But most of the time it was like that.
You have to drink it all right now.
God, oh my God, starting already.
Picture.
What is that? Fireball? Oh my God. You got to make it cold.
G'day, Carl. How you doing? First one here.
We're streaming?
Dom B, yes, g'day Dom. Just getting the show on the road. We're going to be here for 2 to 3 hours. Carl D, arriving in Thailand in 2 weeks. Good on you, buddy.
Sawadee Carl.
Excuse me, please.
Streaming now. Wasn't streaming, so.
JJ, g'day. Sam Richards, g'day. We've been here for about an hour.
You got to switch your passwords now.
And Jerry just arrived. This is the birthday boy here, 45 in a few months. I have got a microphone here that hopefully will be able to give you a bit more of the ambience. See how we go with that. Sam Richards, g'day. JJ, yeah, I think I did that, yep. Now I'm going to have to get up the stream on my other phone here, of course. Just so I don't have to keep on scrolling on the bloody window. How's the audio levels? This is a new labial mic, which allows me to put the microphone a little bit closer to the action and the camera a little bit further away. I'm around the corner. Well, okay, Dom, good on you. I'd love to see you here. Lucky Luke, g'day. Let me see if I get my YouTube, get my stream up on my phone. My channel. This way I can actually read the comments without having to touch the screen all the time. There we go. Turn the volume down, that's all. Actually, what does the volume sound like anyway?
I can hear you fine.
Yeah, pretty creepy, yeah, it's okay. Volume's okay. Give you a bit of the ambience. Paul in Sydney, g'day. Hi, we're on everyone. And here's obviously the hostess with the mostest. Our darling Susie. Oh wait. I'm just see this one here. Ring for a kiss. Oh my God.
This may have that for a while. Make happy.
You can ring
Only one thing we don't have. Ring for the sex.
No ring for the sex, okay.
I buy a new one.
We got a new girl here, Annie. Come here, say hello.
Hello.
This is a new member of the crew. This one here is Annie. You can dance for us today. Sure.
I need alcohol.
Yeah, you need more alcohol. You have to buy her drinks.
Yeah.
There you go, yeah. Before she gets up on the table and dances. I got a sneak preview of that. I could send something a bit earlier. Annie and her dancing. Oh my God. But anyway, what have I got? Hi, thanks. He's 45 in a few months. Come on. What's 240 months between friends? Thomas Olgan. Audio sounds good. Thanks, Thomas. You're the custodian of the spanner today, looks like it. So we'll try to keep you engaged. Any dickheads that come along. Paul has said, arrive in Bangkok next Saturday, 2nd of April. 4 weeks holiday. Sounds good. Just hopefully you get cleared and can go out into the public without doing any sort of forced quarantine. Oh my God.
Nice couple.
Anyway, we're going to try and entertain you for the next couple of hours. We stay here till around about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then we'll wander off and do the secret men's club stuff. Okay, we really can't. We can't. No, we don't talk about it. You know, we talk about it at the queue. Okay. But yes, we're here till 9 o'clock. We'll do a few rounds, a few shots. You know, the whole thing. Starting, I said we're going to start at 5, but Jerry just arrived, so he was typically on time, Thai time, you know. Michael, how you going? PTMD, how you doing? Sorry, my glasses are going to be on and off all night. You know, my eyesight's like. If you don't know the crew, you've got over here. We've got Jack behind the balloon. Yeah, it's all right. And we've got Cody here. Conchore. Gene. G-E-A.
G-E-N-E.
Oh, Gene. Okay, Gene. Yeah, that's right. I know I've seen you a few times. Yeah, Warren from Australia. Yeah, I've seen Gina a few times before, but I'm terrible with names. You know, like you got like 10,000 people on the channel, and half of us are good friends. You know how it works. Good. And of course, you got Jerry here, and Todd is behind me here. Oh, come on. It's this phone not rotating anyway. Stay rotated that way. You should make it stay away. Well, you're supposed to be working anyway, so checks in the mail. Mossy, g'day, how you doing? Would you nearly be ready for cataract surgery? Not quite. I like my long distance vision. I don't want to have anything done to my, like I can shoot the wings of a fly at 300 meters, but don't ask me to read something in front of me, okay? Hi there, Kimbo. G'day, Kimbo. How do you do? Kimbo said, oh, yeah. Thanks, Kimbo. Like, we'll get you on Discord shortly, so just hold in there. Todd will set up the Discord and get you included. Yeah, if you do want to come in and ask questions on the voice, we do have a Discord channel. We're not connected to that right now, but you can connect in and say hello and meet the crew that way. Mossy, I missed Mossy a bit. Hey, Mossy. We'll spend the first 10 minutes and 10 to 15 minutes saying hello to people dropping in. But hopefully we'll pop in and out all night. You know, we're going to run till 9 o'clock, which is, well, it's 5:30 now, so it's 3 and, 3.5 hours. Yeah. Don't ask me to do math. I only had 2 drinks. What am I drinking? I'm drinking my classic, what? I can show you that. That's a generic word. I can't show you labels, you know what it's like. It's Thailand. I'm drinking ice. The original flavour, lemon. The doctor said, I should drink more lemon. So I drink more lemon. He didn't say I couldn't have any vodka. So I'm good. Any questions, just hit me up on the just hit me up, it's alright. We'll try and do something and answer your questions as we go along. Oh, we're doing fireball shots, oh my god. It's only 5:30, really. Cheers.
Thank you, my love. Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers, sweetheart. Oh, they're never get me get up. Really?
Cheers, everyone. Happy Friday.
Friday, Jean. Cheers, Friday, Jean. Good on you.
Franklin and Jack, g'day. How are we? We're pretty good. Black MG, like, oh yeah, new fanboy. Saw the last video. Yeah, we had them change up the plates and put the safety camera in. It only cost what? The cap cost 290 baht, and the service work to put the actual camera in was only like 750 baht, which is like 30 bucks US, 30 bucks Australian. Rather than me do it, that's a good hour's work if I was to do it. And I probably wrecked the trim anyway. So thankfully they did it. It's all good. Yeah, I thought the shots were going to start early. I'll probably do my signature illusion shots a bit later on. If I can hold it down. What have we got on there? Pat Benatar, is it? Who's that? Pat Benatar, yeah. We can hear, we can't hear Pat, but we can hear the music next door. Welcome to Bangkok. Yes. I don't know. I've started this thing from the phone, so if we get some spam, we get some spam. When I do the live stream, it's a bit different because it's all set up. I can't really control that when I use the phone app. You know what I mean? Are we Australian or are we British? Well, we've got a token British guy here, Eddie. And he's our token British, like the Pom, the prisoner of Mother England. But yeah.
I can't see you now.
Right, there's the microphone there.
Somebody cap everyone.
Yeah, but as for Aussies, right, we've got Aussie, oi, oi, oi. We'll call him Alaskan. Cody's Alaskan, he's not really American. He qualifies. Italian and American. So we've got a good mix. This is our crew. This is the crew, you know? We're not exclusive, you know.
MG, Manga Gang.
Don't blame him.
Morris Garage, okay? Morris Garage, get it right. Signature.
Today was Sean.
Sean, g'day Sean, how you doing? Thanks for joining, people. Well, it's still early in the night. The revelry will start when we're up to the second rounds of shots, you know. But I told Kimbo we'd try to get it on early, so, and of course Thomas has joined us as well. Our usual Spanner crew, they don't usually join until Saturday morning. These sort of things are a little bit open ad-lib. And of course I can't control that feature from the phone anyway. Nathan. Well, Jack's Bar's okay, but not the same ambience. When we did the run arounds to try to find our home, out of all the places we tried, this is the only place that really made us feel like we were part of the crew. Seriously, I even wear the t-shirt now. Look at that. The Down Under bar. I wouldn't see Jack's Bar coming up with t-shirts and giving you t-shirts. Really. And this Jack's Bar, it's not the Aussie bar. It's not the Down Under bar.
In England when the smoking ban, it's just accepted. You know, when people used to say about banning things, and planning to go not literally 2 hours, and everyone just rolled over and left the
We do that. Weird.
Hey? Guy, what are you doing? Oh, she's making horny. So I won't film the girls over there.
I had a girl one time, we went to, this was Songkran, like, I don't know, 5 years ago. She picked me up at
I wonder what sort of ambience we're going to get music being hit for what they call, not so much copyright, it's not called copyright anymore, it's no, it's not even fair use, it's basically they get all the AdSense. But there is a term for it. It's not copyright strikes. It's just basically copyright claims. So, like I think last time, I think the one we did went for Todd's birthday. We had a copyright claim on 2 songs.
Really?
We'll get yeah. We got copyright claim on 2 songs. The 2 songs, one of them was Scorpions. Now the Scorpions, right, they take a percentage of the revenue of the ads across 7 different agencies around the world, depending on where it was viewed. Yeah, well, they can have the few cents we make, you know? Whatever.
Yeah, half the copyright people who don't own the music, they just put a claim.
But JJ, but Warren, we are POMs. We're not POMs. We're not prisoners of Mother England. We escaped. And Franklin and Jack, I'm an American. Okay, it's all good. We won't hold that against you.
Kim, I just asked, are we going to do a dual physical?
Yeah, well, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but I need to plug into the battery.
I've only got one with me.
Okay.
You got a cable or what?
I've got a cable, but I don't have the plug. So.
You got a, well, I've got a socket here.
Yeah. Oh, you got a socket? I've got my cable.
I've got a socket.
Got
Yeah.
a USB socket? Oh, I've got the. Yeah. I can put mine in
We
here.
got 20,000 milliamps.
That should be enough.
You should go to the motor show. It's on there. It's on the cards. What day we go to the motor show? You'll start
Next week I'm free.
You are free next week. Okay,
Yeah.
so we might go Monday, Tuesday next week. Do a motor show run. I thought this was the last episode. This was the last
Last week. Yeah.
last week for your study. Okay. Cool. I was thinking you still had 4 more days.
Okay. Video. For now, streaming.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously.
So for now, streaming Discord.
Yeah, I haven't got anything to hold the phone up.
No, leave it there.
You got a plug to plug into the battery. That's right. Very good. I don't have an Apple cable, so you have to provide the cable. I got the battery. Oh, none can.
มาไววันนี้ไวไม่ต้องด่า
Look.
The reason why I run out of equipment. On that Sudafed.
Kimbo! Let me just see if I can set this up. So Ollie's there, of course.
Alarm bells start going off. Oh, you're a fucking, you're a crackhead, you're but it works the best for me.
Is I doing it right or
No, I'm just trying to get the non-video participants off
okay.
camera. That's all. How do I go back?
Close.
Oh, close. Okay. So I just want to take non-video participants off. Observe. Well, it's on the app. There's a disable non-video participants. Just on my app, I'm not familiar. Okay, that's it. And turning around. There we go. Just like you were here, Kimbo. Hey. There you go. He's got the battery pack now. Plugged in. All the technical jiggery pokery.
There we go. It's all done.
What do I like to drink? Well, I like to Smirnoff Ice. That's my favourite drink. We do also like the Midnight, Smirnoff Midnights. Others here are just basically drinking beer. I think we got fireball shots coming up. I'll be hitting the shaker. It's already been about an hour and a half, and I'll do some illusions. You know, it's one of those bars where we're part of the team. No, and Augie's back on the show. Yeah. I said he's not videoing, so on the app there's an option to not show non-video, not show.
I haven't used that. I'm not on the phone, on the desktop I can do that.
Yeah, I use it on the desktop. I can do it on my phone, but it's not so much here. It should be an option to say turn off non-video participants. Here we're still watching. No, it's not in there. It's actually part of the streaming. It's a bit weird. I think it's just a function that's not on.
It's not on iOS.
It's just weird.
That drops you down.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all right. We know you're there anyway. Another cutie. Peace, how you doing? Good to have you along. There's a bit of a conversation going on there. I'm not really part of that. I'll try to monitor this for an hour.
You couldn't show it before, but that's what a midnight looks like.
Yeah, that's a midnight, yeah. It's called midnight. Here comes the birthday boy.
What are you yapping about?
Oh, I'm just chatting with the crew. They're waiting for you to come home and say hello to them. So what's it like to be 45 again?
It was a very good year. 45 will be another very good year.
It's 45 for the rest of your life.
I don't look a day over 55, right?
Yeah, that's right. You don't. No. Good anyway.
All right. How many beers you got?
Oh, we've got 17 so far. So
wow.
We'll pick up as we go along. So.
Awesome. I wonder who's playing at the Green Room tonight.
Hey?
I wonder who's at the Green Room tonight. That same two bands or a real band? I know we have to check.
They start at what, 6 o'clock?
Look, who's that old guy right there?
This guy here.
He's fucking old.
No,
Sorry. He's old.
Pretty bit grey. That's not even gone really that grey.
Gray, bald, but you got the bald problem too.
Bald spot. It's still got colour. It's all
Got
good.
like that.
Happy birthday, young man, he says. Good on you.
Young ain't true, but okay. So we have a bottle of Fireball. That's usually
I saw you at the Fireball.
That was nice.
Yeah, you're going to get us drunk tonight, yeah.
Well, did you expect otherwise?
I will do some illusions later.
Did you expect otherwise? Me neither.
That's it. We will still attempt to go home if we can stand.
Yeah,
But if we can't stand, we'll crash at your place.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I already warned the girlfriend, so she's good.
Franklin and Jack, do I like you doing YouTube? Well, I've really met some great people through the channel. The core is here, of course. Everybody here in the group as we've met through YouTube. I would never have met these people otherwise. But yeah, so I have to say that's one positive. The other positive, well,
It's something fun to do.
it's something fun to do.
Keeps you occupied.
Keeps you thinking about what to do next.
Gets you out of the game room.
Gets you out of the computer gaming room. Yeah, Augie, he's put his camera on. And Augie he's supposed to be working, so do we have to I know because you're not on YouTube, so
Where does Augie live?
Arizona. So Kimbo's in South Australia, Adelaide, in Todd's old house. So Kimbo's in Roy. Yeah. So Todd moved here, Kimbo moved into Todd's house. Todd sold his rental property. That just got settled 2 days away. So,
Party time.
so he's got a permanently good tenant in his house now. So it all works.
We spoke about it 2 weeks ago.
He hasn't told me the capital gains tax he has to pay yet, but Jesus.
But I'd rather pay capital gains on earnings than take a loss.
Yeah.
And I've done both.
Yeah.
Very easy to lose.
I had no
I don't know if that was me or it.
But back in Australia, I was into restoring the cars and everything like I did the Corvette, Camaro and all that sort of stuff. So all my tools, like I've got a full hoist, I've got a 2-ton hoist in my shed. I've got a rotisserie, I've got everything like that. So Jimbo's got access to that now.
When we were drunk,
Tommy J.
did I tell you
Now
about
we're at the Down Under bar here. This is our favourite bar. This is our home away from home.
Mate, tomorrow.
It's like that old TV series from America called Cheers.
But I've still got my suits.
Chris turned up.
Talking about my suits.
I'll go walk back.
We're going to go back there. Chris can sit here. Let's sit for you, Chris. There you go.
my first elevator.
Are you working, Augie, or are you playing Valheim? He refuses to answer on the grounds that may incriminate you. Yeah. You're taking the fifth on that, is that right? Good, not well, it's only 4 a.m. Oh my God.
Well, I can remember the view.
My brain is so tired. I think I've got one more lesson and then that's the first semester. Yeah. So I'm gonna have a break and I know.
We had a good time.
No, you turned up late.
Well, we got there early, and before we knew it was like 2 hours.
2 hours, something like that, yeah.
And I didn't even have a drink.
Oh yeah, Tommy only had one.
He had one, but they never really came back. I think they were, you know what, they ordered their lunch. So I think they were busy.
Oh, you got a cap stack. I ain't got to run into it yet. Nice.
There you go, we were thinking of you.
Who's that? Me.
We were thinking of you. We were thinking of you.
Got to show little bro.
Oh no, I got to do it. I'm just gonna get out of my back. And I got to cut.
You're going to start already?
No, I was just gonna get out of my pocket.
Getting out of your
Not
pocket.
yet.
I think after the first round of shots, we'll light up. But it's all good. It's all good.
Everyone, but
What was that, Oggy?
Yeah, we'll probably have it.
No, you're talking amongst yourselves. Okay. I don't have audio on the Discord there for you, Oggy. So just whatever you say, just chat it in the text chat.
You're the man. You're the man. You can do it. You're not, Scott. I made it wrong.
I could have took some adventure.
Oh yeah, let's qualify this. As for community, we're not limited to bar. We do have our Discord. So if you know how to use Discord, there's a link in there on the description box for the Discord channel. You'll be able to come and join in if you really want to be part of the crew. We're just like that, you know what I mean? Yo, New York in the house.
First birthday I went to with you. By now, I'm not sure by.
How are you? I'm very well, thank you. Excellent. Good to see you again.
It's an important day. Like Andy's come up from Cha Am. It's a good hike to get up in.
Wait till you see the presents I got.
Yeah.
Should I give them to him now? Should I give him the presents?
It's up to you. It's up to you.
Whenever you want.
The cake's in the fridge. So
What's that?
the cake's in the fridge.
Okay.
So
Niall's sitting here in about 5 minutes.
okay. So Niall's turning up as well. This is what it's all about when it comes to, we talk about community, right? You know, we might have a few subscribers on the channel now, but we do have a community around the channel, and everybody's just pals, you know what I mean? That's just the way it works.
And then when it was my birthday, I paid for the whole thing. That cost an arm and a leg. And my friend well, I didn't know.
I do.
And here, so you can squeeze in. Okay, Kunchu alive. Nin. Say hello, YouTube. Oh my God.
Gone.
Nin's gone. That's it. Niall, g'day, hello. I hope you're all enjoying yourself. See you soon. Just finishing up a few things, and then I'll be down. Cool. She's shy.
I'd like to read Annie's back.
My Swahili. Cooking.
Of course, the second phone is in case Chanya calls.
Of course.
So I can answer the day.
Right, gotcha.
But of course, to read the chat, you've got to scroll on this.
Are you on You're on Discord? In Discord or?
That's Discord here, and that's
Okay.
YouTube here.
Gotcha.
So we got the whole crew.
You're like tongue.
Of course, they're chatting. We can't hear what they're saying, but they can hear everything.
Kimbo and Augie would be put.
Kun put ma. No, I don't speak Thai. Put that mother.
He's not out tonight.
I think he's coming in. I think he's on his way.
Cameron says I heard such a thing.
Alright, I'm gonna give him his first present.
Oh, wow.
Are you ready for your first present? Are you ready for your present?
What does she look like?
Oh, that's Annie over there. Annie's a gift.
All right, come on.
What are you cooking? Chook?
I believe that's how men should wrap presents. That's in the Reynolds
Oh,
ring.
right. It's in tin foil.
It's a hat. That made the aliens don't get to
That's right. It's the easiest way to wrap a present. Reynolds
I
wrap.
had hoped to get over there this year for a vacation.
What is this parcel? Is it? He's got that multiple. Oh, boy.
Hey, Reynolds wrap is expensive, so don't throw
Franklin, got to go. Have a good day. Like, no problem, man. If you're not a subscriber already, just subscribe, and we'll catch up with you soon.
No, I got one. There's one here. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, what is this?
Jerry.
The king has returned.
What is this? WWE King Jerry Lawler.
Just,
Over your head.
Traditional robe.
So what do you like?
In your head.
Perfect. Oh yeah.
Where did you find the cake?
I got it all on Lazada.
Did you? Yeah. Oh my God.
You prepared this. When do I get my knighthood?
Come here, my son.
No, you got a knight with a sword.
You are now the knight of all fortress.
Turn the YouTube audio back on again.
Oh, double knight.
Off with his head.
Off with his head. Sir, I've lost my pillow again. I have been knighted. Knights of the Round Table. King Jerry and Knights of the Round Table.
It looks so formal now. It's great.
Pull out a bottle of Fireball.
Kamikaze. I'm just going to get into the kamikaze. Oh my God.
Okay, birthday party's on. Jerry's ordering around as kamikaze.
In your head.
Thank you very much.
In your head.
I'm either a king for the day or it's counting. Not do that every day. Now you're showing my age.
That's what I got another present. Got another one for you.
Last year I got a pair of underwear.
That wasn't mine.
Hey, Jerry, was it used? Pointing wasn't used.
I hope not.
You got a comment there?
Thanks for my queen. My
Edward Lester, how you doing? G'day from Melbourne. How nice to have you join us. Sorry, while we feed our faces here. This is an Isan sausage. Very spicy.
Good?
Spicy? Yeah.
Oh, it's spicy. Nice.
This, oh, this sounds spicy. Because you haven't worked it out, this is a restaurant, right? There's no bars open in Thailand, it's all restaurants now. Which means they serve food and libations to wash it down with.
I'll show you. This is the other present for later. Is that hilarious?
The BB gun.
No. It shoots out money.
Oh, does it?
And then I got
Edward, coming to Bangkok in May. Sounds good. Hopefully things will be relaxed a bit. So it'll be simple entry. They talk about simplifying the entry. There's a lot of push from different sectors that they want it back to normal now. That's great.
Lamuk. Oh, I'm good. Lamuk. It's good. It's strong.
Oh, Edward, if you like, don't know how long you're here, we sort of do this every 2 weeks because me and Todd, we come out from out west. We don't actually live in the city, so every time we get in here, it's like an event. This time it's Jerry's birthday, but 2 weeks' time it'll be Songkran.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then, get a grip. Yeah, g'day, Stephen. How you doing? So 2 weeks' time it'll be a Songkran celebration. I'm off to Sukhothai for 4 days during the Songkran break. But we try to do this every 2 weeks. We start at 11 o'clock in the morning. We go for coffee. The Jerry's meetup crew. Then we go maybe to a cigar shop or somewhere else. Get back here for 4ish. Party on through the night. It's like our standard fare. After 9 o'clock we go and do a bit of a roam. Tonight we're planning to go and see a mate of ours who's just got a managerial position up in Pat Pong. He's now managing 6 bars. He's basically the accountant of the 6 bars, and Pat Pong's open for business. So we're going to go up there and check it all out.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a Cody went and did a bit of spy work a couple of days ago. He says it's hotting up down there. They're restaurants, but dancing girls.
I'm gonna check out Phuket next month.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I haven't been there in 2 years, 2.5 years.
There you go. Yeah.
I saw a video come through on my feed today. We've had a lot of rain down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was like 6 inches of water right through Walking Street there.
Well, I'm gonna go end of April. Hopefully, it's been a weird rainy season. Like it's raining now.
We won't put the tinfoil hats on and talk about climate change, but guess what? It's climate change.
It is climate change. Well, I remember when I moved here. Jerry.
Stephen says happy 45th. Stephen Monash.
Week 3 after
45 in a few months.
So how many hours a day are you genuinely
Well, for those of you watching now or later on when you want to review the stream, Chris actually is here on the Elite Visa. So if you've got any questions about the Elite Visa, talk to the man.
That's right.
Ask him the questions. Who's like this one here with the crown? If I can do this, yeah, this one here with the crown. That's Jerry, okay. But Chris, he's on the elite visa. You've had the elite visa now
3 years?
3 years.
3 years, yeah, 3.5 years.
Trouble free.
Nothing. It's so easy. It's ridiculously. Nobody bothers me.
Nobody bothers you.
Yeah, I can do almost anything I want,
Or apart from break the law.
except for breaking.
Yeah.
Like we would never break the law.
No, you wouldn't have blamed. I see. Stephen says, elite visa. Can you buy one and get one free? He wants to know.
No, you can't do that. But they are offering specials all the time. Like they grandfathered me in, so I did the 5-year for 500,000 baht, and they said they're going to upgrade me for another 15 years for the same amount, which is a great deal. So first time around, 5 years, 500,000 baht. Now another 15 years for the same price. I think that's a great deal.
These things are getting harder and harder, bro.
Last I heard, there's only like 9,000 members, 9,000 Thai
9,000 members.
Yeah, that's it.
Not a big thing, yeah. He says, with an elite visa, you can buy a beer and get one free.
That's right. They do give you like promotion stuff like free golf, free massage. You do get coupons at the mall and stuff like that. The one thing that they do that I really enjoy is like whenever I travel, they have a limo service that picks me up at my condo, and not only does it take me to the airport, but then they shuttle me through the airport, all the short lines, everything. It's pretty cool.
No helicopter shuttle?
The helicopter's coming next year.
Next year, the helicopter comes next year. So he's not the deal with sitting in a car in traffic.
He'll still sit in the car.
But yeah. Flame says, happy birthday. It's been hard for the girls to get in here and service my glass, but hey, look, I've got the t-shirt on, I work here, sort of. Okay, look at that. Supper past the minion, past the plebs, that's it. You get elite service, bypass all the plebs.
What's that?
Bypass all the plebs.
Everything.
That's it.
Yeah. And then even like 90-day reporting is the easiest thing in the world. You can do it all online. I can have someone come and pick up my passport and do it all. It's so easy. On my second day here, they opened up a Thai bank account for me. They don't care about if I have health insurance or not. They don't care about income. None of that stuff. It's just
You're basically a tourist.
yeah, long, like multi-year tours.
Yeah, you avoid pesky passengers.
What's that?
You avoid the pesky passengers.
That's right.
Yeah, so if he's on the plane, he won't get to meet you, Stephen. You'll be in the bleachers up the
That's
back.
right.
You know.
That's right.
You'll be up there.
Nosebleeds.
Yeah. It's the trouble with all the real people. Yeah.
Yeah, and depending on where you're coming from, like initially when I did it, I was still consulting. I was still doing some work. So I was actually able to write off the Thai elite cost on my taxes. So that helped a lot.
A real difference, yeah. That was back then. It was $500,000 baht, which is like
It was 15,000 US, 15,000, and I think I was able to write off like 4,000 or 5,000. So it was nice, nice little.
Stephen's in the luggage section.
The luggage section.
Poor Stephen, relegated to luggage. Oh my God.
Luggage section in a propeller plane, not a jet plane.
That's right. He gets the propeller planes. That's right. Yeah. He used to sit on the wing.
There's someone out on the wing.
The stairs. You have to actually get out and push the. You have to push the plane.
cart. Yeah,
I have to push the plane onto the tarmac.
Then he has to be a flight attendant. He has to serve drinks.
Oh, you got the hotel. On that subject, we've got
yes, probably. However, there's another thing that you don't consider in the and that's the the stress level. And that stress is the thing that gets me. So for me, that level of like not knowing
Him already.
I agree on a little big hole.
still not crazy about that.
It's all right. I throw elite passengers' luggage into the propeller during flight. Wouldn't put a pay. Andy Stubbs, g'day Andy. Good to see you here. Of course, you're down the wrong end of the wrong end of Thailand. Should be here, Andy. Great. Gave you enough warning to get up here.
I think if I was in your position, I'd be looking really good before I'd ever gone to anywhere. You know?
Now, what I have to is because something else I realized.
Would I have surgery so I could see close to the phone without glasses? No. What if I want to shoot somebody?
I heard that.
What if I want to shoot somebody at 300 metres? No. I don't think 300 metres is a long shot. That's
So, yeah.
I'll put up with the glasses. You know, we've got war coming. You know, they're going to want snipers. What am I drinking? Yes, I'm drinking girly drinks. Smirnoff Ice. Doctor said I need to drink more lemon, so doctor's orders. I think Kimbo's wandered off somewhere. Jumped up this guy, guys. The audio is better on the live stream. I'm pretty sure it is. drag a hottie out. Well, just give it time. Give it time. It's not even just only past 6 o'clock. You have to buy them a round of drinks if you want the hotties over here. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll close that down so we don't consume too much battery. I don't know how to work, but I know the buttons. That's all right. The buttons are the buttons, aren't they?
You got it sat on that
Get to spend in that YouTube. Yeah, I wish there was some cash involved. Yeah. Most people don't realise that the AdSense revenue is almost halved in the last 3 years. Advertisers aren't paying for small channels like mine anymore. They still have to put their ads up, but they say we haven't got an American audience, we have an Aussie audience.
So they pulled the ads?
No, they haven't pulled the ads. Just that an American audience gets American ads. Well, Australian channel, Australian audience, Australians aren't buying YouTube. YouTube got shafted by the government. Oh no, by the lawyers of the government. Oh, really? YouTube now actually has to pay. Well, not YouTube. Google has to actually pay the mega corporations like Murdoch organisation for the news that they put on there.
Wow. When did that happen?
About 2 years ago. So basically, it's all part of Google. You fucking shafted us. We shafted everybody else. Ladies.
That's so weird.
Yeah. My CPM, my CPM or whatever it is, the metric, where because every video, every channel has what do you call it? A bidding. Okay. So when you buy your AdSense, you put in a bid value for where your ad is going to appear. Sure. Right. And basically, what you offer, is put up against everybody else's offer. Yeah. And so just the higher the bids, they get the bigger channels, and you just it goes down and down and down and down. And people just aren't paying the same AdSense.
I heard TikTok's really bad too. There's like the ad revenue.
There's no revenue on TikTok unless of course I heard it's horrible. It's like Facebook. Yeah. I think there's no cash in Facebook until at least 50,000 subscribers on your page. Okay. On the gaming side, you can buy what they call stars as a watcher, right? And you can then give stars to the streams on the gaming side of things. Okay. Right. That's it. It's been very, very badly publicised. Nobody knows it. Again, Twitch. I still got a couple more levels to go on Twitch before I can offer some sort of additionals. Before I start even playing again.
One of my friends is number 43 best earner on Twitch.
43 was.
Number 43. He made 1.5 million in 2019 or 2020.
Got our mate Jen.
And I know that because it got leaked.
Our mate Jen Desperado, that's one of the crew in our Discord. He comes on every so often. I won't say what he earns, but he has 2.5 or 3K subscribers followers.
Yeah.
I don't know quite how many subscribers he's got, but on an average stream he does, and he's specifically one game which is Star Citizen.
Yeah.
He would, on average, maybe 60, 70 viewers per stream. He's just on that level now. He's applied for partnership. It normally takes 2 or 3 runs to get into a partnership. Now, like they check it over a period of time, and if that period of time is all good, then he'll get partners, as he gets ads, which will make a little bit extra. But he makes some good pocket money.
Hey, yell at them, Mitch. Mitch.
Hey, what are you doing here? What are you doing? Oh my God, we've got a special guest tonight on the stream. Mr. Mitch. Mr. Mitch is in the town. Oh my God.
Mr. Mitch.
The Mr. Mitch.
The Mr. Mitch.
Oh, and your darling.
The Mr. Mitch.
Vloggers vloggers doing live streams. Mr. Mitch, hello Mr. Mitch. I'm doing good.
Hey, you know what Jerry just asked me?
Hey? Well, you can follow channels and that. We've been talking about it for 2 weeks now. So, come on. Mr. Mitch is in there.
Salute.
Oh, we can't say that's Russian. That's Russian. We can't say that.
You talk English. I like you, you're my friend, but I need to understand you.
You can't say salute. That's a Russian term. You got me. Russians on there. Cheers.
Come down.
Check out.
Come down, Your Highness.
I will bless you all later.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely Chanya. She's been here for as long as I've been coming here.
Oh, you're the Batman.
Happy to go and do the cordial welcomes to Mr. Mitch. Say hello to the man. To the family.
We'll take over for a bit.
There you go.
Okay. Wazza's gone, so fire away.
What's your favorite color?
What is the speed of the South African blue sparrow?
What is the circumference of her boobs?
What is the Fibonacci code?
So you just did your 90-day reporting, your first one.
First 90-day reporting, 4 minutes.
Wow. So where did you go?
And neck on Bangkok.
Okay.
Yeah.
What day of the week did you go?
Friday.
You went on a Friday? You were in and out in 5 minutes?
4 minutes.
How did that happen?
It's just that I've already been there 3 times to do my certificate of residence to get the driver's license and my TN47. So they reckon there's not many Foreigns in my area. So they recognise me, and all the Foreigns don't have beards. I'm probably the only Foreign that's got a beard here. So the guy at the counter recognised me. Okay, what are you here for? 90-day reporting. Boom, 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 boom. Settle, done.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and the investment property's gone.
Congratulations.
Finished my first semester in Thai language.
How long before, when you put it on the market, did it sell? How long?
2 weeks.
Isn't it incredible?
Yeah.
It's incredible.
2 weeks.
I'm about to put one of my units on the market, and I think it's going to probably go in like a couple of days.
What's this, Augie? Northbound or southbound? What's happened? They turned me off, right?
I thought he did that a minute ago. I'm not sure why.
What do you mean? Northbound or southbound, Augie? Explain. Hello, Stephen. How are you, mate? Hello, bro. Wazza's socializing, so someone's got to sit here and put a face on the camera. can't let Chris do it by himself.
That's right. I'm shy.
All right, were you looking at the waitress, Stephen? I think it was northbound in Monty Python, wasn't it?
Right, okay, now we've got...
Oh, northbound or southbound? I can't. You'd know more than me. It's been a while since I've seen the Holy Grail. Was it northbound or southbound South African blue sparrow?
It was southbound, right? No?
Southbound, Oggy. The consensus is
I think it's
southbound.
southbound.
So when you talk about...
Yeah, her sack yanks, Stephen, are absolutely awesome. She's got about 5 of them. And she's got a couple on the front as well, but we won't show you that. I suppose we can, but I don't know how YouTube's going to take it.
I can remember going back.
So sold the unit in two weeks.
The house, it's actually a full house.
Sold the whole house in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Cooling off from last night, so it's all set.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So
How is it in Australia? Is the market just crazy?
it's probably the same as the US at the
It's
moment.
nuts.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I have 2 tenants that they want to try and buy. Oh, thank you. They want to try and buy, and they keep getting outbid.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Can we just rent month to month?" I'm like, "Yes and no."
Hello, David. SK. Warren's socializing, so I'm trying to fill in while he's socializing. Because it's not really about us tonight, it's really about King Jerry Lawler, who you can see over there. It's his birthday. He's 45, maybe. 45, maybe.
45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah. Hey, Dom B, how you doing, mate? Thank you for logging in, Dom. My drink's empty. Oh, hang on. I'm pacing myself. I've gone back to a Sprite.
I mean, you guys have been here for like 2 hours, right?
Yeah. I know Jerry's going to bring out the shots shortly. So.
Last year we got him so drunk last year. After here, we hit Soy Cowboy, and we were hitting a couple of the go-go's, and everyone's buying a couple of shots, and then
Jerry we're talking about.
Yeah, Jerry.
Okay.
So last year at this time, and then Paul and I wanted to explore. So as a goodbye, because I didn't think I was going to come back, I bought him a shot. We went to another go-go. It sucked. We came back, so then I bought him another shot, and then we left again. I bought him another. So I bought him like 3 shots in a row, and he was just like, "What are you doing to me?"
Yeah, but he's an old fart. He's like us. No, but he is the old fart.
Yeah.
No, we're not the old farts.
No, I'm still in my 40s.
That's right. You're younger than me. Younger than me.
I'll be 50 in August.
Bloody hell. Now you make me feel alive. Okay, Stephen, let us know when you're back. Thank you, David. It's only early in the night. What is it here?
7? What's
It's only just gone 6:30 here.
6:30. Oh, it's early.
Hey, Dan Bonzo, how you doing, mate? Thanks for joining. How's Sydney at the moment? You guys still got the rain in Sydney? Last time I bothered to check the news, Queensland and New South Wales are getting a lot of rain. Are you dried out yet? Hey Kimbo, the spare rooms at my place is ready for you, bud. Do you know that? Oh, got chicken wings now.
I think I'm okay right now.
Susie's famous chicken wing. I have to. I don't care if it's Ron. There's your Thai word for the day. Ron means hot. Not hot as in spicy, but hot as in temperature.
It's hot like wingy.
Alright, mate. Alright. Mate. Wrong. Those Thai language courses are coming in.
Nice. How many days a week do you go to class? 2?
No, Monday to Friday.
Oh, every day.
Yeah. Hey, thank you, David. Thank you, David. Big cheers up. Thank you, mate.
How big is your class?
There's 11.
11. Okay.
Yeah.
Decent sized class.
Yeah. But yeah, got one more day and then this semester's finished.
Wow, that's quick.
So then I'm going to take a break, constitute everything I've learned, then go back to the next one.
Okay. So, how was it? Was it hard, easy, or?
Some of it was easy because when you're here, you pick up on words.
Yeah.
So there were words I understood. But when they brought in new concepts, and when you start using adjectives, subjectives, and everything like that,
it's amazing.
Yeah. Because especially we just let time, and there's a section between 3 p.m. in the afternoon and 5 p.m. in the afternoon where you can say it 2 different ways, depending on how you feel.
Yeah.
But both ways are correct. But and you're going to learn both ways, and it's like, holy shit. And the noun / adjective is different.
Yeah.
And then if you put an adverb in there, like if you're doing an action at this time, the syntax completely changes. Yeah. Like, holy shit. So, okay, Dan, thanks for the update, mate.
One more
How do I, Mark?
One more, baby.
I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
Hey. How are you good? I'm cooking. Very hot. You like?
All right.
Sorry.
No. My bad. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye, my this
Awesome. Sorry, sorry for eating, guys, but when Susie cooks, she can't help eating because she's an awesome
a good cook.
Yeah.
Almost as good as the barbecue place.
On par. It's a different style, different taste.
Yeah.
Chris is the guy we went to the barbecue with, was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say,
pug.
Smoking pug. I thought it was pug or pig, I couldn't remember. So, absolutely awesome place if you want proper American smoked ribs.
Yep.
I actually deployed with Americans and actually stayed at a American military camp in Kabul for a while, and they had Thanksgiving. So I was introduced to Duncan.
Nice.
At Kabul, of all places, they had smoked ribs set up as your entree. Nice. And if you've ever had Duncan doesn't need an entree.
Yeah.
But they had smoked ribs. They had 3 barbecues of smoked ribs as your entree. So it's like, holy shit!
Right on. That's a lot of food.
Yeah, but a lot of GIs in the camp and everything. So it was good. It was really
we'll have to
good.
go back. I kept on Warren. We got to go to that other restaurant I talked about where they have the Australian dry aged tomahawk steak.
That's the one that comes. Yeah.
I took a picture of it.
Bring the picture up. Hey, by the way, guys, ask any questions you like. We'll be streaming for a few hours. We'll answer anything. If you've got any queries about what's happening in Thailand or what's happening with the Wali Wombat Riders or what's happening with Wazza and Chanya, I've taken over. You're not allowed back.
I'm not allowed back.
That's going on. Chris and I have taken over.
That's right.
Heads up to David SK. He gave us a super show.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Oh, that's a bit of a serious clipping chat.
Yeah.
Thanks, David. That'll pay for the illusions tonight, I think.
Well, we've already got the fireball. I don't know when the fireball's
I think we're going to put a hole in the fire there. Smaller crowd.
Okay, I'll show it. This is what Chris is talking about in regards to the tomahawk steak. I'm sorry, we can't really see it.
It's huge.
Hang on, I'll bring it up. It is absolutely huge.
It was around 6,000 baht. There was
6,000.
There was 3 of us.
Yeah.
And
Couldn't
we
finish
didn't. No, not even close. It could feed like 4 or 5 people. It's a lot of meat.
Thank you, Oggy. No, it's a shared experience. I'm doing this to help Wazza. I don't need the money. But I appreciate the sentiment, Oggy. Thank you. Paul in Sydney. We're here every 2 weeks, Paul. So we'll be here next 2 weeks. So what's today?
Today's 25th.
25th. So we'll be here on the 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the 7th, and then the 21st. So that's when you'll find us, mate. But in a month's time, with my Thai online lessons, I'll be here every Friday. Whether it's a big night every Friday or whether it's just catching up, having a couple of drinks and just chewing the fat, so to speak. But for the next month, it'll be every second Friday. But when I start my Thai lessons, because the school I go to, we're in Soi 7-1 now, and the school I'm enrolled with is in Soi 13 in Sukhumvit. So I'll be going there, then coming here, having a bite to eat, maybe 1 or 2 drinks. If more people turn up, those 1 or 2 drinks may turn into a good night, but I'm planning for that.
So I think I'm going to give him his other present. I'll show it to you first. You want to see what it is?
Hang on. Sorry. Oh no. Oh no.
Show it down the stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
King Jerry Lawler's second present about to come up. Hey, thanks Kimbo the 8th. My maths is shit at the moment. Sorry. I'm focusing on Thai language. I'm not worrying about engineering, maths, calculus, or my computing at the moment. So it's all about learning the Thai language. So if I get my numbers wrong or my dates wrong, it's because I can't remember sometimes exactly what. We'll use the Battlestar Galactica term, what cracking day it is. TJ, awesome mate. Thank you, TJ. Appreciate the super chat. Thanks for watching, buddy. I don't know where Wazza is, so we'll keep time. Jack's over here. I don't know whether you can see Jack. Jack's there, Jack's waving. There we are. But the good thing about Sushi's Bar, everyone is welcome here. We've got Canadians, we've got Americans, we've got guys from the UK, and the hostess with the mostest. I love Susie.
Thank you.
Susie is gorgeous.
I do it.
You didn't have to. A gift free. Sorry? Oh, she did. Already being affected by Thai time there. I know. It's weird when we're Discording. When I log off when we're playing Discord, I say good night. But for you, it's only like the morning time. I keep forgetting that bloody different time zone shit. But that's what happens when you come here. You forget about the things that seem to stress you out when you're at other locations. And you just focus on relaxing and doing the good thing. Oh, so yeah. Hey, buddy. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to have another chicken wing because they're awesome. Hey, Stubbsy. How you doing, buddy? It was awesome catching up with you when you were here, mate. Pity you had to go home so soon. You're already planning your next trip back here, bud? Awesome, John. Welcome here anytime, mate. John G. It's an open house, basically, at Susie's. It's probably a lot easier when we're here because you get to meet everyone. We'll introduce you to everyone. But if you come here by yourself, all you have to do is mention Wazza and Susie will look after you. Seriously, she is an awesome, awesome host. Oh, Mr. Mitch. Mr. Mitch is in the house. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. Oh, okay. Mr. Mitch has understood what Susie's all about, which is awesome. So yeah, when you come here, John, hook us up via Discord if you're not on Wazza's Discord, or put a message on one of Wazza's videos, and we'll make sure we're around. But like I said, give us a month and I'll be doing my in-classroom lessons, and so pretty much every Friday someone will be here to help you guys out when you come over. Yes, Kimbo, Niles in the house. Hello, Gordon. Thanks for joining, mate. Yep, we're enjoying. It's not about Wazza or me tonight. King Jerry Lawler is right there. He's the man. His birthday, 45 plus.
His Highness Jerry.
Sorry, Jack.
His Highness.
Oh, His Highness. King Jerry Blockamo. Jerry.
It's like a reality show.
It is.
Well, a daytime show.
I thought it was John Mayer.
King Jerry.
Get that right.
Yes, Your Majesty.
King 49.
Wasn't that the Thompson twin? King for a night.
Or else I'm going to get Brian after you.
Why are you going to Cambodia and Vietnam, Stubbsy? I've been to both places and I enjoy Thailand more.
I think the present was a big
There's not a super chat there.
Oh, we're getting plenty of super chats. We're getting plenty of super
I
chats.
just can I get a bucket? And
I
a
should
water?
not be able to camera more.
I think they're used to me by now. Sorry again for eating, guys, but these gal tug is awesome.
It's yummy.
Gal tug, fried chicken.
Treat it like this, like a fire. It's like a fire.
Guy.
Get the first shots rounds in. Like
All right, muck. Got to have some, Jack. You get some? Thank you, mate.
I feel like I'm your personal assistant. This is great. I need to keep busy here.
It's been a while since I've had one. We come here for the air bits, we come here for the mateship, we come here for the beers. But up there is Susie's food.
Yeah.
Up there is Susie's food.
Really good. She's great cook.
I asked her last time I was here, she actually was a chef. Before she worked at the other down under bar before it moved here.
Okay.
So she does know how to. And
I didn't know that.
She can cook proper Thai food as well. PopeKael.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think I've had it.
oh, awesome.
Right on.
Yeah.
I came here on St. Patrick's Day, and it was dead.
Was it?
Nobody here.
Unlike Australia Day when it was absolutely.
Yeah, it's a madhouse.
Yeah. Because it was really weird. My birthday's just before Australia Day, so I had to back up. We came here for my birthday on the 25th of January.
Yeah.
Then we had to come back from Nakhon Phanom on the 26th to Australia Day.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it was like the first drink was like drinking a glass of rusty nails. It was like, Who else is here? They're talking amongst themselves. Stubbsy and Mitch
okay.
catching up. Hey Stubbs, did you catch up with Mitch when you were here, or was he AWA?
Sorry. Isn't that thing hilarious? It was like 200 baht on the side.
Just give me a blowjob or what?
Over there. What is it? What is it? A money gun?
Yeah. So it comes with fake money, but then I got 1,000 baht of 20s. So he's got like a stick. He's got like a stick like that. I got new one. Yeah, I went to the bank today.
BWW, X2 Thailand. Hello.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for joining, guys. BWW. It's not that hard. It all depends where you're coming from, mate. Yeah.
Chicago.
Give us some more details. And I've been through the immigration process recently. I know some guys from the US have, and I know some guys from the UK have. So we should be able to answer your questions, but need to be a bit more specific.
Is he asking the best way to get here?
Well, BWW said, how do I get back there? We need to know where you're coming from, because each country has different rules, but because we hang out with different people from different Britet, another Thai word for the night, meaning country, we'll try and answer them, because we've got enough people here that should know.
Yeah, I just did it a couple of months ago.
WA, that's up to your premier. Didn't he just open up for you guys on the 1st of March? Aren't you guys just being able to walk more than 5 kilometres from your own house? It's been a long time since I've been back in WA, but I'm sorry. All right, X2 Thailand, you know Susie's Bar, we'll say no more, we'll leave it like that. Mate, I think they've abolished when I left, I had to apply for an exemption to leave Australia, so I think they've abolished that. In Thailand at the moment, come the 1st of June, I think they're going to abolish the Thailand Pass. But at the moment, if you've got the Thailand Pass, you've got to go online to the Thailand Embassy, you apply for the Thailand Pass. To do that, you've got to book at what they call ASQ Hotel. You've got to stay there the first night and do a PCR test. If you're negative on the PCR test, you can actually roam around. Yeah, but you get that before you have to do the Thailand Pass. Yeah. Then you can roam around for 4 or 5 days. Then you have to have a booking at an acquired ASQ hotel for your 5th PCR test. But they've announced that that's no longer. You can just do an ATK test and send that through via the Morchana app or via the hotel you did the original booking with. That's the current situation, but give it 6 weeks and there is talk about scrapping the entire thing for vaccinated people. Let me put that caveat in there. I'm talking about for vaccinated people. For non-vaccinated people, you'll still have to do the 5-day quarantine in the hotel. That's it at the moment. So hopefully clear as mud. That's how you get back here, mate. If you want to ask a specific question, Jack's here. Jack's just done it recently as well. From Australia, we can answer that with probably 90-95% accuracy. So please ask away. Sorry?
You do everything right, it takes about 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, when I came here, I did my PCR test at 10 p.m. and I had my result at 3 a.m. in the morning. So they actually do it quite quickly. Where are we? The Fender Matt, how much is COVID insurance? I'm from Australia, looking to be in September. At the moment, I'm sure it's 10,000. 10,000 US for your COVID insurance. There are plenty of insurance brokers that will do this. My recommendation, this is my personal recommendation, is use an insurance company that's based here in Thailand. I personally use AXA Thailand. Yeah. There is a guy that if you send a message to us via the live chat tomorrow or any other video, I can send you his Facebook link. He was absolutely awesome. It's shots time by the looks of it. But from a personal point of view, and it's only a personal point of view, I don't get paid by AXA, but I'd recommend AXA Thailand. 10th of June, no more than pass. Okay, that's something to wait for. That's on the cards. Just remember, when they put things through Parliament, it still has to be gazetted. But the strong opinion at the moment is that come 1st of June, some of the heavy restrictions will be lifted. Yeah, you're right, Andy. The test results do come very quickly. Unlike what happened when I tried to leave in Australia, where it was an absolute shit fight, which my little brother Kimbo can ascertain. The PCR tests here in Thailand are done very, very quickly. They're set up medically to be able to do it very, very well. Niall's in the house. Come on, Mitch. Over here.
All right, here we go.
How are you, bud?
Good. Bottoms up.
Salud. Kampai.
Oh, I hit the spot.
Red Bull Jaeger. Oh,
Jaeger Red Bulls.
that's the first Jaeger Red Bull tonight, so it is on. Thank you, Easy. Exit to Thailand. Wants to set up a new audio system. We did try like a Bluetooth boombox with inbuilt microphone about a month ago, I think it was, and it just didn't quite work. But now, after a couple of rejigging and a few other things, it seems that we've got things sorted. Stephen Monash is back in the house. Nam Lao, you've got your plain water. Nam Lao, another couple of Thai words for the night. Nam Lao means plain water. Nam is water, Lao is plain. Of course, you can get Nam Song, which is orange juice. You can get Nam Sam Apdao, which is apple juice. So Nam Lao is plain water. But you can get Nam Plau, what's ice again? Nam Ken. Nam Plau Nam Ken, which is plain water with ice. So there you go. So me paying for those Thai lessons hopefully is working. It takes a bit of it to get kicked in. You want your seat back or you're right?
What am I missing? Anything?
No. Everyone's chatting. They're asking about visa requirements and things like that. So
You know the route.
yeah.
You know more than I do now because you're more recent.
Yeah. Well, Jack's done it recently as well. So far away, guys. Any questions at all? We're happy to answer them. We'll give you a quick girly shot just to keep you happy. Yeah. Got to get him in front of the girls.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He'll put the backs to you.
Yeah.
They got like a set of balloons.
Yeah. Hopefully you saw more than just a balloon.
Oh, they got disappointed.
Damn it, I didn't get the camera right. Hang on. I don't know where Wazza's camera is on his phone.
Just there.
Okay, all right. We'll do it this way. Here we go.
The balloon!
Oh, no.
Yeah, spin it around.
There we go. Hopefully you can see it now. Let me just check. Did I get it right? There we go. You can watch the girls for a little bit. Okay, better not. Okay, better not. I've been told better not.
You didn't qualify them.
Okay. We didn't ask them. That's the whole thing. We didn't ask them. Sorry. First thing I did over there was rent a car for 6 weeks. Get to see more. Yeah, that's why I bought the motorbike. Stubbsy. On the motorbike, get to see a lot more. Done a couple of runs with Wazza already. I was just waiting for my first semester to finish. I'm changing the format of my Thai learning to give me more free time because first semester was almost like doing full-time study back at uni. So next semester I'm taking a month break, and then when I start the next semester I'm going to do in-person classes at the school, which will help free up some time. What are you after? You want the fan? Okay, I move. You let me know when you're ready, Susie. I've been accosted by Susie. Susie's taken my stuff, which is all good. Yeah, no, they do look bored, but it's the there's a unwritten demarcation between going between bars and stuff like that. But the girls over the other side have a really good relationship with Susie's bar, so I think we might. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but he's not listening. I think some of the girls are coming over here shortly. If I can show that, that's my favourite girl. That's my favourite girl. She always says hello for some strange reason. Always says hello. Awesome girl. Awesome girl. Yeah, Oggy, she's stunning, mate. If you remember back to my birthday night, she didn't want to leave me alone. That's probably the PC way of saying it.
That's a good way. That's a good way.
Okay. Yeah, she's awesome. Really, but I spoke to her a fair bit, and actually a really intelligent girl and really down to earth. So it was an awesome night. It was an awesome. If you haven't seen my birthday video, it's on Wazza's YouTube channel. Hook it up because it was using Battlestar Galactica. It was a fracking awesome night. That's Dom. Dom's here. Hey man, how you doing? $60-year-old? No. What they say about 60-year-olds is "gare." "Gare" means old man. Another Thai word for the night, "gare." So if they say kun gare yuk, my good yuk ti krap means you look like old man. So if you ever go to one of the bars and you hear that phrase, you know you're in deep shit. All right, far away, guys. We're here to answer questions. You can voyeur as much as you like.
Right.
Wazza's still here. He's just there. He's socializing, so he hasn't left us. It's just what happens when you come to Susie's bar. It's really hard to sit in one spot because you really want to talk to everyone. Because Susie encourages interaction, so she doesn't. Unlike some of the bars I've been to, where you get a set area and you have to stay in that set area, it doesn't happen at Susie's bar.
No, you can float around.
Yeah.
I always forget that she's got a pool table in the back.
I know. Haven't you played here?
Never played.
Cody is a pool
Shark?
Yeah.
Hustler?
Yeah. So if you want to play pool, just tap him on the shoulder and say, "Here's 50 baht." Whoever wins.
Don't play pool with
Sonia. Sonia, one of the waitresses here. What was that movie with Tom Cruise and
Color of Money?
Color of Money. Sonia probably actually wrote the movie script for Color of Money.
She knows the curve on the table.
Oh, she's got home ground advantage.
And there is a definite curve on the table.
Dam, I'm not doing a YouTube channel. I'm not here to do a YouTube channel. One of the reasons I came to Thailand was to support my best mate Wazza. That's why you see the Wily Wombat Rider videos. There'll be more of those coming up because, like I said, I've changed my my study routine. I've got the motorbike. Wazza uploaded that video the other week. Does have to have a few modifications, but I can still go riding. But the idea for me was Wazza was doing a lot by himself in regards to things outside living with Chanya. So my idea was to help Wazza. I don't want to do a YouTube channel. I don't want to do anything separate. I want to support my best mate, and that's what Aussies do. You support your mate. It's not about self-promotion or anything like that. I want to help my mate out. I mean, he's already got an awesome channel. I'm actually humbled to be a part of it. So if I can add maybe 5% to the channel, that'll make me happy. But it gives him an option to not have to do things by himself. But if you want to see what I'm up to, 9 times out of 10 it'll be doing something with because we are good mates, we are close together, we do both love motorbikes, so we do have a lot of things in common. We're on Discord. I do like online gaming. We're both from a technical background, so doing things together is not a hard issue. And if you ever had an Australian mate, if you're not an Australian, but Aussie mates do a lot together, and it's always an easy thing to do. Todd will be bike riding thing. Beer swimming. Thank you, Stephen. John Gee. Yeah, I don't know Tune. I did look at Tune when I was looking at coming over here, mate. All I said is Expat Thailand from a personal point of view were really easy to deal with. And when I got the product disclosure statement, where I was going to live, I already planned on where I was going to live. All the 4 major hospitals there were covered by Expat Thailand. So to me, it was a fait accompli. I wanted to try and make it easy. I didn't want to make moving here hard. Yeah, it's always hard to get other guys to tell their stories. I'm not a wallflower when it comes to speaking and everything like that. Prior to my military career, I had a pretty successful media career back in Australia. So being able to talk to camera and being able to talk to different people and talk about different things is not an issue. Chris has got a movie, TV, media background as well. So doing the same. Wazza's.
Have you ever been on live TV?
Yeah, I have. I used to host.
How was it the first time you went live? I want to hear this.
I shat myself. But at the same time, a really old media guy said the first time you don't get the collywobbles before you do something live is the time to give up, because you become complacent. You forget why you're there. You forget what you're doing. And you forget why you're doing it. So the first time I did a live TV report, I shat myself, but it went well. It went really well.
Nice.
So you do relax in those situations, but most of the stuff that we did with the stories I did were pre-recorded.
Yeah.
I did a lot of sports stuff and everything like that, so it was pre-recorded, but every now and again you get to do the live cross. All the radio stuff I did was live. All the radio stuff I did was live.
Yeah.
So except when I did breakfast radio when you had your 7-second delay, and let me tell you, that 7-second delay saved my ass many times. But yeah, doing live stuff, you're living on the edge because you can't take it back. Unlike the written word, like they do in newspaper reporting and everything like that, you can always do a re-edit or you can always do a rewrite. When you do live radio or live TV, there is no rewrite. So the adrenaline rush is there. Doing media, you've got to have an ego, you've got to be an alpha personality, and you've got to be able to communicate with people. So you get the adrenaline rush. My time in the media was about entertainment.
Yeah.
I wasn't a down hard, dirty reporter.
Okay.
I was always about trying to entertain someone. Specifically with my radio stuff, after I finished, if someone came up to me while I was having lunch or whatever after doing the breakfast show and said, "Todd, that thing you said this morning with your brekkie partner, crack, that made me laugh." Okay, I've done my job. I've made at least one person happy.
Yeah.
If I can make at least one person happy,
Right on.
I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
That was the mental mindset I had.
Sure.
So, but doing live stuff, yeah, it's razor edge stuff.
It's intense.
Yeah.
I've only done it once.
Yeah.
It was intense. It was very intense.
But you did stuff where a lot more was online when you did your manufacturing stuff with your products.
Yeah, I was.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Chris used to do manufacturing for a lot of
Toy companies.
toy companies that had a lot of contracts with a lot of A-build movies in Hollywood. And some of the stories, we won't go into the stories because I would sit offline, but I'll wait for you to tell the stories. But there were some razor edge decisions in regard, because what happens when you get a preview, you've got to sign a non-disclosure statement. Some of them are like 5 pages, some of them are like 500 pages. We actually get to see the entire movie probably 2 or 3 months before the general public does, so you guys can get an idea of what toys you need to do.
Well, we used to get the scripts about a year before. Yeah, because we need time.
You got the still scripts.
Yeah. And then we would get daily footage of the movie as it's being shot.
Yeah.
Because when you make a toy, lead time is, the fastest I ever made a toy was like 7 months, but normally it's 12 months, it's a year. So you got to get as much information as early as possible, stuff like that. So when I worked on Star Wars, man, the NDAs I was signing, it was like this. I mean, personally, I think George Lucas, like, if you talk about this movie, I get your unborn children.
And their unborn children.
Yeah, and their unborn children. And then I deport you to Yemen.
Yeah.
I have a compound there. And we just torture you 24/7.
In George Lucas's world, and I say that with the utmost respect for George Lucas, I think the guy's amazing. But you screw him over. Waterboarding is not out of the picture.
No.
Love you, George Lucas.
Yeah.
Awesome
Yeah, I'll
producer.
just do it in a Stormtrooper's outfit.
Yeah. Please don't sue me. I mean that with the most respect I can. But I understand non-disclosure statements from my time in the media. And when you've got something as important as a prequel, a sequel, everything has to be.
Big deal.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. I mean, for for episode 1, Star Wars, I had full access to everything. And I did the biggest no I should not have done. A buddy of mine, I mean, I like Star Wars. I'm a big Star Wars guy, but he was, like, if he could marry Darth Vader, he would marry Darth Vader. I mean, he's a Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
And one night, I said, all right. On a Sunday night, like 10 o'clock, I took him to my office, went into my office, the company, and I showed him hundreds and hundreds of images of stuff that nobody was able to see for another like 8 or 9 months. And that, it made his day. He was super happy. But at one point he goes, do you know what these pictures are worth? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, if you sold these pictures to like the Rag magazine, stuff like that,
It's not worth it.
I go, I wouldn't be, how can I spend the money in jail?
Yeah, exactly.
Bring a piece of phone just to see how my missus is going. She's probably trying to call me.
Okay, I'm sorry I won't be able to answer your questions for 5 minutes.
No, that's right. You can do this.
All right, okay. I'm learning. Wazza's the master, I'm still the apprentice. So, can you talk about the Iron Man?
Oh, Iron Man.
This is fracking funny, seriously. I've got to put the focus on Chris here.
All right.
Iron Man.
All right, I'll try to make the story quick because it's kind of long. So, back in 2005, I worked for a private toy company, and we had the master toy license for Marvel. And at the time, Marvel was Marvel, wasn't owned by anything else. And at the time, Marvel was still selling their properties to other movie companies. Like Spider-Man was with Sony, X-Men was with Fox, and the Hulk was with Universal. And one day, like 2005, 2006, I get a call from my Marvel contact, and he goes, Chris, we have big news. I'm like, okay. He goes, we are done whoring out our licenses to other studios. We're done doing it. We're going to make our own studio. We're calling it Marvel Studios, and our first movie's coming out in 2 years. I go, that's great. What's the first movie? He goes, Iron Man. And I'm like, Iron Man,
doing something.
Because at the time,
doing something.
nobody really thought. I didn't think Iron Man was great. Everybody only cared about was Spider-Man and X-Men. He goes, no, Chris, I'm telling you, Iron Man's going to be great. And I go, so who's going to be Iron Man? And he goes, Robert Downey Jr. I go, isn't he in jail? I'm like, what has Robert Downey Jr. done in the last 10 years? Ally McBeal? I'm like, okay. Who's going to direct it? And he goes, John Favreau. I go, the guy that did Elf? He goes, yeah. I go, he's never done an action movie. He's like, I know, but I'm telling you, Robert is totally Tony Stark. It's going to be amazing. I go, so you're telling me you have the director of Elf and a guy that just got in jail that's going to launch your movie studio into the stratosphere? He goes, yes, and we want to give you the exclusive toy rights to do all the Iron Man toys. Are you in? And I'm like,
wait. This was the decision of the decade.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I don't think so. I'm like, are you sure you can't get Spider-Man back? At that point, I'm like, let me talk to my boss. Let me see what I can do. I'll get back to you. I hang up the phone. I'm like, holy shit, my Marvel contact's gone cray. It's crazy. we all had a laugh. I didn't do anything with it. And about 8 months later, I saw the first teaser trailer for Iron Man, and I was like, holy shit, that looked really good. But I'm like second guessing it because trailers can be misleading. I've seen so many trailers that look awesome, and then the movie sucks. And then the next trailer comes out, and it's really good, and I'm freaking out. But what am I going to do at this point? So then another month later, we get premiere tickets to see it like a month or two before it comes out. And my boss shuts down our entire office, rents out a movie theater, and we go see it. And I'm sitting next to my boss, and the movie's happening, and Iron Man's amazing. And the whole time I'm watching the movie, everyone's having an amazing time, and I'm just like, holy shit, what did I do? Biggest mistake of my career. Movie ends, and my boss is like, wow, that was amazing. Hey, Chris, couldn't we have gotten a license for Iron Man? I'm like, who needs more popcorn?
So when you talk about media is a very fickle mistress.
We're lighting up, are we?
But you can light up.
Soon. You can have mine.
All right, okay. We've got the Romeo and Juliet cigars.
Goddamn, Robert Downey Jr. screwed my career. Do you need a cutter?
Where's your cutting tool?
I got it.
There we go. Cut our fingers off.
But I mean, seriously, like, nobody would have known, like, back then. Did you know Iron Man was going to be amazing and launch?
No. When they cast Robert Downey Jr.
I am.
When they cast,
They clinched it. They clinched it for me.
Yeah.
That just one statement made that move.
Yeah. Great actor from his younger movies, but...
he was great.
Yeah.
But I mean, he had so much trouble.
Yeah, but that's like Charlie Sheen. I mean, I don't put it past Charlie Sheen to come back with something similar to Robert Downey Jr.
Maybe. I think it just depends. It depends on what he comes back for and who directs him.
Because I love Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen, Major League to me was my growing up years.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen and
What
Major
was your
League.
favorite Charlie Sheen movie?
Major League.
Major League.
Major League. Major League 2 was okay, but Major League 3 backed up Major League, and I thought...
Not Wall Street?
No.
I love Wall Street.
But he's always a comedian.
Yeah.
So for him to actually... And very similar to...
Platoon is amazing.
Well, Platoon is awesome, but for him in I'm trying to remember the movie now, Hot Shots. Apparently, 50% of that, like Ryan Reynolds, was ad-libbed.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's from my research. I'm happy to be corrected on that. But when he did Hot Shots, they did a lot of the still plates.
Okay.
And then he go, no, there's a better way of doing this. And he'd ad-lib through the original context.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Amazing actor. And you saw that with 2.5 Men. Because a similar thing, they give him the concept of each episode. And I forget the name, he's lost sight of his brother on screen. But I think 40 or 50% of their interaction was ad-libbed. They knew the concept, they knew the direction that the story was going.
Okay.
But they had such a great relationship that it was ad-libbed.
I didn't know it was
Wow. Yeah.
I can't believe how much money he made from that show.
There's only one movie of Charlie Sheen. I can't remember the name. But he was with Emilio Estevez, his brother.
Oh, Working Man.
No, Working Man or the Young Guns?
They were the garbage Working Man.
The garbage.
But they also went together with
Young Guns. Yeah. Good call.
The only one I thought was anyway. I've never liked Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, it's just because he's similar to Ryan Reynolds. He's probably the Ryan Reynolds of the 80s where he could actually ad-lib from just one line and keep things going for about 10 minutes and still have the theme there. And a lot of people get stage fright, let alone have microphone fright, but to actually get up there and continue the theme and know where you're heading ad-libbing for 10 minutes. It's a hard thing. Yeah, it's a really hard thing. We were talking earlier about doing the live radio. You have to have
You have to have a good voice.
a start, middle,
Good
and
energy.
ending. Yeah.
Good energy.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan Bose, isn't it? G'day, Dan.
Yeah.
Anywhere but here. G'day, anywhere but here.
Oh, Johnny Be Good. Yes, Kimbo. Johnny Be Good was a good movie with Robert Downey Jr.
This one, my one, yeah.
Out come the cigars. If I show this, I expect to get a contract from Romeo and Juliet. Wazza enjoys the cigar every now and again.
Once a month,
Yeah. So if Romeo and Juliet, did I say Romeo and Juliet? I said Romeo and Juliet. Sorry.
That's right.
That was one of the fun surprises coming here from America. Like, holy shit, I could get Cuban cigars.
Yeah.
Very nice surprise.
Yeah.
That stogie you had this afternoon, that was really nice.
Well, what was that called?
I should have kept the label, but I know which one it is. That had a really nice, sort of a medium thing.
Was it heavy or was it dark?
It wasn't the top, it was medium, yeah. None of the night, but I remember where it's on the lap. So I get that one again.
I can let Wazza sit down here now. I think Wazza wants to sit down.
I think you might let me take over again.
Yeah.
Tag team. Tag team it. Mais sobre. What's up? Mais sobre. Mais sobre. Mais sobre. I don't smoke cigarettes. But a Cuban is a Cuban. It's just something different, you know?
Absolutely.
I suppose you think we're going up and down. We're going to just live you. And just colour. Of course, different colours do. Yeah,
the lighting is weird. It's a little strange.
I don't like this light, but I like the position because it gives you that overall. This is the group. Mr. Mitch over there entertaining. Yeah.
Was he invited? Did he know? Or he
everybody. For the last 2 weeks, we've been talking about this party. Mr. Mitch has been following the channel for 5 years.
I didn't know that they were friends. I didn't know.
He's a YouTube member on my channel.
Oh, okay. He just retired here, right?
Yeah. Loves the live stream aspect of it.
Yeah, he moderates a lot.
And you see it most of the time. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
And this is what he likes to do.
Yeah. Good for him.
Smoking those cigarettes, oh my god, what are you smoking cigarettes?
So what do you got the rest of the week? So tomorrow you do your morning live stream, right?
If I get home for that, yeah. I have preempted Chanya, as he said, if I drink too much, we'll couch surf at Jerry's place. Mind you, I've been taking it easy, I'm not getting out of the top. But then after 9 o'clock, I need to get up and you know what it's like. Life is like that. Yeah. When you come to Thailand, don't plan anything. Live on the praying, on the prayer. Nathan's going back to the next live stream. Just finished. Okay. All good. No, it's not the Ascendia bar. This is the you know, the what do you call it, the down under bar. A little bit more laid back.
Very laid back. You guys went to the green room last time, right? How was the green room?
That was good.
It was good?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
They had live music?
It's all live, yeah. And they do a open mic on Tuesday night.
Oh, okay.
So if you're thinking to hold a tune, yeah, me, I can't.
I'm a good listener. That's about it.
I learned to whistle because I learned to play the didgeridoo because I can't sing.
Yeah. Not at all.
I like to make farting noises out of a piece of wood.
There you go.
That's my style.
So who in the chat? Who's coming out here next? Who's
Somebody missed
who's the next one that's going to come to Thailand?
Saturday Sleeping coming up. Maybe it will be Dan. All right. There's been a couple on here. There's one coming out next week.
Next week?
There's one coming out in May. Somebody said that in May. As I said, we do these pub nights every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Me, if I kill someone, if it kills someone, right? Okay. That's a good pen, right? Candy stuffs I just left, okay. Well, good you're still here. We're going to go for another, 7:30. We've got another an hour and a half before we really officially move on.
Yeah. When do you want to do the cake?
Maybe.
Oh shit, 7:30.
Maybe we should do the cake now.
Maybe, yeah. That'd be a good time.
While people still remember the cake. Look, she's brought out fries. Yeah, they're still here. Fries. Oh my god.
I live for you, baby.
Hi, Mr. Dan said, I'm going to bring the cake now.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
We have to switch on the fan.
Oh, you don't have candles, okay.
We don't need candle.
What is the candle? Yours don't have candle. Yours have candle.
One candle or you want one candle bed?
If you want to go put, you have candle?
We'll put the cigar in there.
That's special candle.
You have candle? You have
Special
candle?
candle.
You
You
can
want
put,
candle, right?
if you have candle, you can put on, but I'm not care for candle. You have, yes, yes. She has to switch on the fan because it blows the candle. Oh my god.
It just got complicated.
Hi, Susie Tila. Andy Stubbs had 7 weeks over here, the longest time I've spent in Thailand this trip. It's almost like you're going to live here, Andy. Really? I can only guess you just can't escape prison Australia for too long. Yes, it is a birthday party, so we have cake. And Susie just organising it now. Pretty candles.
So Paul is already working? Is he in his area?
This is his official starting night.
Okay.
So they'll go broke in 6 weeks.
And how late is his area? How late is his bars open?
Officially it's at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. But let's just say, they sort of start kicking people out at 1 o'clock. It is a private, it's like Pat Pong is a private road. Police actually aren't even allowed in the road. As far as I know, from what we can discern from the museum tours, it's privately owned. It's like that road is private.
Man, when we went to that museum tour, that was really cool, but that whole area was so sad. Like everything was still shut down. It was crazy.
Yeah. So we've got 6 bars we know of which are run by the group.
Okay.
And there's a couple more opened. I don't know how they're doing. There's a couple of side bars up towards the end of Soy 2. But it's going to take another 12 months before things start to run.
I mean, last week I walked down Soy Cowboy. It still looks really good.
It's a bit sad.
Sad.
For those people, for those mongers who want to come out here for the girl life, nah, not happening. Yeah, good to see Vance there, yes. Thanks, Johnny D. And stuff. I'm ready to leave, Os. How only been 4 days. How only been home 4 days. Okay. Well, you're old enough, so I'm pretty sure once you got the 800,000, it's pretty much plain sailing. As long as you can, as long as you can put the spending money together.
Yeah. The good news is it's still really expensive to be like drinking is still really cheap. Taxis are ridiculously cheap. I love it when I don't get pissed off when a taxi tries to rip me off. Like if I'm going somewhere and I know it's like 45 and like, oh, it's 150, I'm like, really? You want to steal $2 from me? All right. It doesn't bother me.
The only times I've ever had that is outside, just on the top of Nana, on top of Soy 4, or on the corner of Soy 21. Never anywhere else.
I've had it happen. I haven't had it not
I specifically walk across the road
and
get it from there, and like they don't fucking bother.
The thing that they don't do as much as they used to is like ignore you. Like they don't refuse you anything. Like I used to getting refused. I used to be like, what the hell?
Yeah. The thing is not to get confused with Bangkok versus Phuket. Phuket is like,
oh, that's expensive. And Koh Samui, holy shit!
I wouldn't know. People have asked me why don't take Chanya to Koh Samui or those islands. She doesn't want to go. No, that's it. She's worked her life. She's got where she went in life on her own abilities. Okay, I might have put the money down for the salon, so she could have the salon. But that's all I've done. It's not like I'd give her any money. But that's my girl. Well, let me just talk to her. Answer. Hey lad, are you still working? Yes, you can't see her, okay. She's say hello YouTube. Oh my god. Too much light, okay. What you doing? Okay, you call me when you come home, okay, darling? Okay, I love you. Still working. And there's everybody here. Everybody. So many people on top. Stephen said, what you can't come now? Okay. You call me when you finish, okay? Yeah, it's cheaper. But I think people have a misconception about the cost of living here. My take, well, apart from what I put, in investments and things like that, on a monthly basis, I would still spend $4,000 a month as a single guy living in Hornsby per month. Here I'm a bit extravagant. I probably spend $2,500. But that's running a house, that's Chanya, Mum, and everything. All the expenses paid. So it's still a lot cheaper. But yeah, it's not like you can live like I really get annoyed with these, how cheap can you live in Thailand? Yeah, well, if you want to live in a shack, if you want to live with a fucking tin roof over your head and eat rice every day, like a fucking POW, yeah, you could probably fucking live on 10,000 baht a month.
The advice I give people is like, if you're struggling in your own country, don't come to a foreign country. Don't do it.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
And the other thing is like, I got really good advice from somebody else like, come here multiple times on holiday to really make sure this is what you want to do. I came here 8 times to really figure out that this is where I want to be. And I came at all different times of the year, during holidays, non-holidays, and then, you know, I would stay for like 3 weeks, a month, and I would do normal stuff, like day-to-day stuff, like today I'm just gonna hang out, walk around local, not do anything, pretend like I'm gonna be living here.
I also did it right, like for 7 years back and forth.
Wow.
Now, that is a mental challenge to be away. And I can really imagine what it's like to be an oil rig worker when you're 3 months on the rig.
Yeah.
I used to make jokes about it when I come here. Back to the oil rig, you know, and that's what it's like. I'm sitting in an IT office, but it's just like, you know, like apart from the physical labour, that's it. I'm away from the person I love, and that's life.
Yeah.
But 7 years of doing that.
7 years,
I had one anxiety event.
Okay.
Probably 5 years into it, I actually got diagnosed with anxiety, not depression, but I had to take some drugs for that. But once it was diagnosed, I dealt with it.
Okay.
Why am I so ill? So that was really what kicked off. I need to get the fuck out of here. Because the one you love is over here. She's challenged with life, and it's just Thailand.
Yeah.
Thailand is chaos. Just fucking chaos every day, and people don't realise it. And you've got to live with the chaos.
Yeah. You have to accept it. You got to just accept it.
If you want to bring order to the chaos,
it's not going to happen.
It's just not going to happen.
No.
So, JG, hey JG, how you doing? Hopefully you worked your computer out. No, it's right, the computer's fine. Where we're going to put you, Stephen, I don't know. But yeah, it's just people don't understand. It's just that's what they're not expecting. No, again, if you watch my channel, The Life Daily, it's pretty much cut and dry. This is what it is. There's no bells and whistles. One of the reasons why my channel is where it is now is the fact that it's not sensational. We're not seeing car accidents. We're not seeing all the dramas. Well, I think most people that have drama bring the dramas.
Bring the drama. Yeah. 100%. 100%. Stay away from those people.
So the crew we've got, pretty much that's it. They're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
They've left their drama behind. They've chosen Thailand as being the place they want to be in.
Right.
And we all bounce off each other. Right. All these channels. Okay, that's it. Any that's it. It's all gone now. Oh no! Happy birthday.
By the way.
Happy birthday. Oh my God. Sorry about the shaky camera. Bring up a bit here. He's got a cake. I'm over here, I can't show the cake. cake. Oh my God. It's going to melt the cake. The king. We're with you shortly, guys. Okay, Jerry's. 45. We're play Queen now. We're the champions. There we go. There we go. King Jerry! King birthday! King birthday! We are the champions, my friends. We'll keep on fighting to the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. Don't give up my day job, yeah, right. Yeah, Andy, like, yeah, I've never seen that. Like, I've seen a few accidents, but like, they've just been fender benders. I've never seen really, like, actually, no, I must tell them, I must give the total truth on that one, you know, no bullshit with that. 2007, I was coming out of our office in Ceylon. Yeah. Right, just on Ceylon Road. Yeah. Competing with the music. It's the remix. It's the remix. We are the champions, our friends. Keep on fighting to the end. We are the of the world. Yes, as I was sort of saying, it was 2007, coming out of the office of Ceylon. Yeah. Right, And no joke, there was a fucking motorcyclist impaled on a fucking 2-inch fucking water pipe on the back of the end of a truck. Just straight through him. And he was still alive. Yeah, that was horror movie shit, you know, Skyhawks, horror movie.
When I used to go,
Horror movie right here on my TV.
I was shocked, like, when I was still coming here just on vacations, and I'd go see a movie, they would show, like, the drunk drivers hitting the motorbike guy, like, as, like, don't drink and drive, and like, some of the footage they were showing, I'm like, holy shit, is this the movie? This is crazy.
Is this CGI?
Yeah. Brutal. Just brutal.
But outside that, yeah, you get fender benders. I've had one motorcyclist rear end the taxi I was in, and like he was seriously one-handed on a motorbike. Well, you're a fucking dick, you know? But that's it, you know. JJ, I've seen one Scarbs on the road between everybody's seen, but I've seen him in Australia as well. I turned up to Canada, didn't have a film out there. Dan Boza said, "Happy birthday!" Yeah, well, that's right. He'll catch the end credits at some stage. Yeah, ring that bell. Looks like I'll go to the left. Oh, that's it. That's Andy. He's our token pond for the night. We are race agnostic. Watch Warren go off ACDC. Yeah, blue shirt's Andy, yeah. Not that Andy's not other Andy, Andy's the child, yeah. Need to put some ice in my drink. Is that going to happen? Any left? Oh, there's beer left.
Should we try to pay the bill with this? Try to pay the bill. Corey, you do it. Try to pay the bill with it.
Yeah, because she rang the bell, so they don't make everybody it's going to be really
busy for a couple days.
Susie's bought around.
Is she really?
It looks like it.
I thought it was a race.
It was a race, was it? Okay, yeah.
I do that. My girlfriend, she's a good eater, but she's slow.
Yeah.
So she always makes fun of me that I eat mad. I'm like, I thought we were racing.
Here we go again. More of these. Yummy in my cup.
Thank you.
These are Jägermeister and Emerald. They are really, really yummy.
They're good for you. They put hair on your chest.
Yeah, Red Bull and Jägermeister. It's her signature drink here.
It's really, it goes down smooth.
They are bomb. She has done proper Jägermeister bombs here.
Those are fun.
Yeah,
Those are fun. I used to go to this Japanese restaurant where they do sake bombs. You ever do a sake bomb? Sure.
Oh, here comes the cake.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Chocolate fudge cake.
Good, rich.
I'm glad he had this section, not me. That was 200 calories.
The thing is, if nobody sees you in it, eat it, it doesn't count.
It's like people the Paris. I remember that. But, I'll make sure I hide it next time.
It's really good.
It was 420 baht. They spelled Jerry wrong, but that's good better.
Really cheap.
Get this thing. Andy, I can see someone getting a face tattoo just like the Hangover movie. They filmed that, seriously, they filmed the Hangover too in this story. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, part of it, not the whole movie, but part of it. There we go. Push some mum can cool my drink down. There we go, one more. Oh, imagine getting pissed and wake up with a face tattoo. You're off, are you, Kimbo? Great, thanks for joining us. I'm going to make sure, remind me to put a spanner on your account because before long people start impersonating you, don't worry. So I'll have to sort that out when I get home. It's not going to fight now. What do we got? We started this film with cups yet or what? They're still dishing them out.
I think so.
Do you have my, I don't know, I have what do I have tonight? I think she's one short on mine, but I think I've only had 4 Smirnoffs.
Jerry! Happy birthday! Jerry!
I don't know where mine is.
Bit of red. To help, mate, whoever it is, I don't know. I think she's going to have a hell of a time, but we always tip them anyway.
Last time when I came, my bill was 300 baht. I gave her 1,000 and she was like that.
Yeah, so I've had, this is my 3rd Smirnoff Ice. I've also had a midnight, plus the Jägermeister round that I did. That was 1,500 baht, so yeah. It's all good. Did I get that lip? I didn't look at it.
It's all these fans. The fans make the cigar go out. That was a fun afternoon. Bullshit. That was a really fun afternoon. That was literally.
So we went to this, like, me and Chris went to the cigar corner.
Fastest 2 hours ever. Holy shit.
So it's another hangout place that we go to. If you enjoy a Cuban, and it's a Friday, we're here. We may do it if you're over here. It's up to you. But yeah, they're not cheap. It's like this one cigar That's
$700.
700 baht. Like at L&M, a carton of L&M would cost you 700 baht. There's one cigar, you know.
It's not being Australian.
Sure, ciao, ciao.
Well, I'm loving it, but then interacting with them, like
If your pillar's gone, they're rewriting or adding more. Yeah, well, it's always been above the line here. I've never had a problem with the bill.
just as you're walking with that 3 seconds. And you go,
Another one of my classic songs. Love this song. Love this song.
Love this song?
I don't know how the algorithm picks up these songs. I can barely hear the song. This is right.
This is the loudest I've heard the music here in a long time. Good for her.
Normally when we're here, we get caught on, you know, like probably time. It's almost time for you to be DJ.
no, I'm going to have one more drink, then I'll go.
Oh, okay. See, Todd the DJ, TA the DJ, he's going to have it. He's going to go and play some music.
I think we put 6
I'm sorry, churros, I don't know what churros are, but yeah, I can imagine. We've already done the shots, have we?
Yeah, I did have to do that. Jerry,
Jerry.
Is he drunk? Salute.
Salute. The bomb.
So good.
Hey, yummy. I don't mind. Sorry, put them out. We're still working at the gear. I've got to get stuff done.
Oh, hey man, how are you?
Did we buy the lady to drink yet?
I haven't, no. Just check with Susie. And if you can ring the bell, just for them. I don't know whether it's one ring or 3 rings for staff. I think it's 1 ring for staff. It could be 3 rings for staff. I don't know. Normally we don't have this big a crowd. And we've got a lot of other people here as well.
Right.
There's 30 people in this bar tonight. JG, next time we meet, we have to have some beers instead of coffee. Well, that's up to you, Joe. It's all right. I don't mind. Cheers. Right, Jerry's buying the girls a drink. It's all good. They do such a good job. It's so awesome.
You know, if you've got that money to throw about, that's why I did it. When I booked the Thai
He wants a cigar.
Is that
No, that's empty, right?
I'll smoke that in the house to settle. That will be a big night. I'll be ringing the bell. Not once.
When is this?
When my property sells. I feel alright with that property. Even though it was a fucking pain in the ass. I know that's not the story. When my little brother Kimbo and his wife were living in this house, they were renting it. and then the owner said, "Oh, we'll put it on the market." So close to my niece's school, so close to their business. He rang me when I was in Afghanistan and said, "This is what's happening. What do I do?" I said, "Well, would you guys buy it? Would you save up the deposit? Would you buy it and live there?" He goes, "That'd be awesome." I said, "Oh, I'll buy it. If you buy it, though, you guys just buy it back for 12 months." 6 months later, they got divorced. So for 7-8 years, I've been hanging on to this property here.
Now, how were you able to like sign up? This is gonna pay for it.
No, well, a real estate agency in Apple. Real estate agents in Australia, you can give limited power of attorney to them, so they can act on your behalf. Only
Apple and her mum was turned up tonight. Oh well, it's definitely a big night tonight.
I've got a good real estate agent.
That's the key. It's really the key.
Because they're property managers and other properties as well. So, next stage, awesome, great.
It's crazy. The property that I sell, I bought it less than 5 years ago. We bought it for $99,000. 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 2-car garage. In suburbs of Chicago. It's now worth $175. I almost 10x.
Yeah, I got mine for $390.
Oh my goodness! Good for you, my friend. That's awesome. Todd going up on you. Good for you. Good for you. I'm so happy. That's awesome. Congratulations.
First 3 or 4 years were absolute shit. I'll be honest.
And the last tenant was an arsehole.
Sorry? Last tenant was an asshole. So I just spent a lot of money on it. So,
When did you buy it?
crap.
2000. That's great, man. Good for you. That's so exciting.
But for the first 4 or 5 years, I was suffering from I had to take care of it to make it work.
So you have to worry about like capital gain.
That's all right. I mean, I would have sold it 6 months after I knew that screwed up, but I would have taken it. So, okay, hard luck.
That's so awesome, you 10x. That's so awesome. That's great. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
I was hoping to do it before I came here, but this is like the last big
That's the last big thing, yeah. Sure.
John G, Aussie dollar is on the up. Yeah, I think 25.1 we got this morning. Been loading my type bank account on a good year. If you've got the cash to do that, I would say it's not going to last. But yeah, mind, every country in the world is just printing money. With this COVID bullshit, they're just printing money. It's wonder we haven't gone into a fucking complete fucking meltdown, out of control inflation and everything else.
Last time I left,
That's what you're it's Australia silly cheese. It's fairly silly cheese. Good result. Give them that. That's money in, money out. Money in, money out. Well done. That's all you
Midnight oil. Tommy J, g'day. Yeah, like things are picking up here. It's it's a good sign, but I think we still had 69 deaths from COVID. Today was a report.
They can't exceed. I think very
That's the first thing I say when I jump on the Discord stuff.
Here I heard vaccines are becoming much better than the ones we had. Well, I haven't been keeping much tabs on that stuff, Stephen. It's become like this. Now it's just background noise. It's all about Russia now. And, it's a new paradigm. It's a new propaganda machine. It's a new narrative. It's a new narrative. Yeah. Apart from closing times here in Thailand, everything pretty much is back to normal. And of course, dancing girls at the go-go bars. They're the two things that haven't got back to normal. Everything else is pretty much, where we're supposed to be. And of course, the entry conditions. That's all about still saving face, with the what do you call it, the narrative. They're going to do things that the rest of the world is considered, and what the WHO considers to be a good thing in the narrative. Of course, the thing here with the shots we've been having, when you're on the program, it's all paid by the government. So we're not seeing any cost to us. The ATK tests, or the RAT tests, you can get them for as little as 49 baht in 7-Eleven. Probably the better ones you buy from the chemist at 99 baht. Not like Australia. Yeah, China's pretty much back to normal. Yeah. And coming up the street today, it seems like...
I mean, honestly, the biggest thing is bars closing at 11.
Yeah.
And face masks.
Yeah, face masks, yeah.
That's starting to wear on me. 2 years of wearing the goddamn thing. 2 years.
I think we'll need at least another 6 months of face masks. Yeah. Well, the tourists say one of the Chinese, and that's not going to happen because China's locked down.
The other, look, nobody's coming here, man.
Yeah.
Still nobody.
Well, a lot of fun. Like I noticed coming up the street today, a lot of farang in the bars here. There's more farang in the bars here this week than I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But all my friends back home, they want to come. They're like, the first question is, do I have to wear a face mask? And I'm like,
yeah.
yeah. I got to make
Todd's over there, he's not wearing a face mask.
Oh!
Todd's over there, he's not wearing a face mask.
It's making his
Chatting the girls up at the magic table. It's not his birthday, oh my god. I need to keep your body.
You can stay in there.
There you She's a cutie. She's cute.
Dominic.
How old is she? She looks young. 26. I keep bugging my girlfriend. She's supposed to take another test today.
Hey.
And she's like, I haven't done it yet. I'm like, why not?
What? Scared. Oh yeah, they're scared, yeah.
She did this. She said hey, oh,
You're such a good sport. Orange juice now. You're such a good orange juice.
yeah, oh yeah.
How are you Cubans?
They're very good. You gotta come to this place. I thought.
Did you see the pictures I sent you?
What tonight?
I sent you pictures.
Oh, I watched the stream.
I'll just show you online. Don't worry.
Do you like cigars?
My guy.
Put them on our line group. Oh my god. I can't put line on this.
I didn't want to send them. I didn't know if you wanted people to know.
Yeah. It's all good.
I took 3. There were others. No, I thought I took all. Okay. Anyway.
That's all right. You share it. That's all right. It's our boys had our group. Put them on there. It's all good. We finished our stogie. I need to go. Bye home now. Bye home now.
There's more coming.
What? More photos. Oh my
No,
God.
more people.
More people coming. Oh my god. Yeah, we're still going. We're still running. Give me my face again. Like that. Keep that going. What am I down to? 68% on that device. That one's got a battery. It's not a problem.
How big is that? The battery backup?
20 milliamp, 20,000, whatever. It does 2 phones for like.
That's awesome.
Hours.
Where'd you get that?
Lazada.
Where?
Lazada. We're down to 75%, but that's only one device. I need to go home now. Home now.
I got taken off for a while.
I had someone finding that track. That's so much fun.
right, when we go out later, we'll wear it.
Yeah.
I'm all sweaty on my back.
How was, you went to Phuket, right?
No. Where'd I go?
Did you just go on vacation?
No, Monday and Tuesday I'm going to Rod.
Well, last week, or a couple weeks ago, you were somewhere. You were somewhere down south.
With the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Where did we go?
Maybe it wasn't that fun.
No, it's always good.
My girlfriend, we're going to Phuket at the end of
Oh
April.
no, yeah. We went to north of Phuket, Phnom Nom.
How was it?
Great. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. When you said Phuket, but we were also in Old Town Phuket for a few hours, and that was really nice. Very nice Old Town.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Where's the girlfriend tonight?
She worked until 8.
What does she do?
She manages a dental clinic in Portier.
Oh, okay.
VIDC dental clinic.
Oh, right. How long has she been there?
8 or 9 years.
Oh, wow.
Well, in that location, about 3 years. When she moved in with me, August of 4 years.
4 years. How long have you guys been living together?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. Wow.
Yeah, she's great.
Right on. Next time you're gonna come with me, I took these guys to that the smoking pub. They loved it. Their first time.
Pub rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's expensive, but the food is good.
You know what? For the month, you get so much food. Like, I ordered the half ribs and the brisket. And I couldn't finish it too much, and it was it was 1,000 baht.
Too much.
So,
But it's top notch.
very good. You know, they closed for a little bit. I don't know. Well, COVID. They just reopened, I think, like a couple of months ago. Like, I was gonna go like 3 or 4 months ago, and it showed on the map, on Google Maps, that they were closed. And I have, I sort of know the owner, and I have his line. I'm like, are you guys closed? He's like, we just reopened, and I'm trying to fix it so it doesn't say we are closed. Oh, okay.
Chino used to live right next door. And that's where I found the smoking club through Chino.
It's a nice area.
On his birthday 3 years ago.
There's across the street, there's a nice tapas restaurant.
In the new setup?
Yeah. It's called Vazzo. It's good. That's expensive. Very expensive.
Well, look at the location.
Yeah. The chef there is crazy. I think he's American, and he's just all space, everything. He's always there. Always there. I made friends with the owner at Smoking Pug by accident. I went there, my friend from Hong Kong, and he brought some Japanese buddies before COVID. And I took them there. And I knew they liked it because nobody talked. They were just eating. And I paid, and I didn't have cash, so I paid with my credit card. You know, a lot of times when you pay with a credit card, there's no room to leave a tip. So I'm like, I don't have any cash. You're like, it's okay. I'm like, no, it's not okay. I go, let me get them in a cab to go home. I go, where's the ATM? They're like, it's around the corner. So it was like, it took me like 10 minutes, when I came back. And when I came back, they had this look of like, oh shit, you did come back. So I buzzed her, I'm like, you didn't think I was coming back. She's like, so I gave her like 1,000 baht. The owner was like, hey man, that was really cool.
It is nice.
It's good.
To be honest, their tips are built into the price.
What's that?
Their tips are built into the price.
Oh, I know.
When it's that expensive, he's paying them well. But that being said, it's always nice to leave a couple $100 baht, whatever the number is.
Sure. Well, when we went, there was 5 of us. It was me and my girlfriend, Wazza and his girlfriend, and Todd. We had drinks. I think it was like 8,000. But I mean, 5 people, a lot of drinks. Yeah, it was fun.
I like it. It's a good place.
It's a really good place. I love it too because my girlfriend eats beef, which is like, oh my god.
Mine does not, which is okay. It doesn't cost me as much money. But she loves her seafood.
There you go.
Makes up for it.
The next place I want to take them to, more than welcome to go, is PopeKael Farm. It's off of Soy 31. What's it called? PopeKael Farm. COTTOCH and then farm. And
is it all the way down 31?
Pretty much
on the right. I know where
it's really close to Harvest.
Yeah, I know where it is. Oh, no. I've been to Harvest. My bad. I've been to Harvest.
I like it better than Harvest. And they have a dry aged tomahawk steak.
3,000, 5,000 baht.
Yeah. So, but you can have 4 people in this one. Right. Yeah, so you get a lot.
I was in Udon in Ratchathani after the first wave of COVID when Thais were getting the 50% discount. So Udon and I, with this lady friend, went in Udon to a place that had the tomahawk and we got it for half price. And it was well worth it.
Nice.
It was nice.
That's awesome. That's very, very cool.
Half price is a whole lot better.
What section of Bangkok are you in? I always forget. What area do you live in?
39, Kampong, 39.
Okay.
I'm right next to Emporium.
Oh shit, I'm 32. I'm in Tung Lo.
Yeah. Next door. Almost.
Almost, very close.
I'm right across from 24, basically 24.
24 is a crazy street. I hate that street. I always try to avoid
I
it.
found a great place on 24,
Really?
but they wanted to do double electricity, double water, and their cable.
It was AIS, I'm sure. That's why it sucked.
It was AIS. No, it was true.
Really?
But I was stuck with all of their shit. Beautiful place, like 210 square meters, all brand new. Beautiful, big balcony, big view.
What was the rent? What were they asking?
67.
Wow, that's great.
With a 5,000 baht credit towards electric.
How come you take it because?
Electric would have been about 20,000 a month. So it would have been about 82 a month. I didn't want to spend that much. Now I would, not 3 years ago.
Yeah. I'm at the Beatnik.
Yeah, Beatnik's great.
No, it's terrible.
Oh, really?
Everything breaks.
Really?
My air content broke 12 times in 2 years.
It's brand fucking new. I saw it when it opened.
I know. I've been there almost 3 years. I was one of the first tenants. When I was in there was like 5 other people living there. They've had to drain the pool like 6 times. The last time they drained it, it was drained for a month. And I go, what's going on? They're like, I shouldn't really tell you. I'm like, why? I'm like, it's leaking all the way down to the garage. I'm like, well, that can't be good.
That's why you don't buy in Bangkok or in Thailand. You don't, unless you build your own and you're really careful with the builder. Do not buy it. Now, my building, 25 years old, it rocks. They take care of it like nobody's business. But the units, not so good. You have to buy and gut, and then make your own.
Yeah. I'm thinking about moving to the Strand, and I negotiated a good price, so I'm just waiting to see if the Beatnik will give me back my gold security deposit in 2 months. It's like 114,000 baht. I'm like, I'm leaving because this place is falling apart. You guys should.
The owner doesn't care.
Well, I'm renting from the building. Oh, really? Yeah. My unit is owned by the building.
I looked at the Beatnik, but I didn't take it.
So I'm fighting with them. But if I go to the Strand, they tell me you'll be the only
law, right?
Yeah, up to 55. They're like, you'll be the only one living here. What? They're like, They've sold about 50%, but nobody's living in it. And I'm like, really? Like, you will be our first tenant.
Here's the problem with that. Nobody's paying HOA.
Yeah.
But you're not buying, so fuck it.
Yeah, I'm just renting. I'll know Monday. I'll know Monday if I get my full security deposit, I'll do it.
When is your contract up?
Not until October. But I'm just like, come on, you guys.
I'm renewing on May 1st.
Are you?
I tried. I went to the Sailors building on Sukhumvit 21. I went to my building. I went to Le Rafine. I went to Diplomat. I have 130 square meters, 2.5 baths for $60,000.
That's amazing.
And a great gym, a sauna. I mean, okay, cool, but I don't use it. And a tennis court.
You have a tennis court?
And they're remodeling it right now, renovating it right now.
Do you play tennis?
Well, I play, but
Sure. That's awesome.
but I like it. Tennis is good exercise.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm paying right now at the Beatnik $57,000, and it's only 57 square meters. The layout is really nice.
I
It's
know,
really
I
nice,
remember it.
but man, all the issues, it's crazy. And then now I'm getting like crazy neighbors. I had one neighbor smoking. Like my girlfriend and I would come home from like a night of like dinner and drinking, get out of the elevator on my floor. I'm like, what the hell?
That would piss me off.
Oh, I was pissed.
My building won't put up with that. Thank God.
They started to yell at the guy. He's like, all right, I'll just move. He's already gone. He was there for like 2 months. Then I went to throw my garbage away, and I saw all this empty boxes for like cat shit, like kitty litter box. And I'm like, did somebody buy a cat? So I went downstairs. I go, look, I hate to be the tenant that's like spying on people with the smoking. I go, I think somebody bought a cat. They're like, really? Well, I'm like, well, all these boxes are out here. And they were like, you're right, we found out. I'm like, really? Like, yeah, it was a Chinese couple. I go, oh, so they're going to eat the cat. And they laughed. They thought it was funny. Finally, a Thai laughed at one of my jokes.
Well, they know. They don't like the Chinese mostly.
And they're like, well, they're moving out in another week and a half. I'm like, it's so crazy. You pay so much money, and then other people are like,
I had on my floor about 6 units. 3 Japanese families just moved out in the last 2 weeks because of COVID, and they're being called back to Japan.
Yeah. I've been watching some videos about Japan, and I don't think they're going to open up anytime soon. And there was a guy that kind of broke down why, and 60% of all of Japan are senior citizens.
Yes.
And they're
They
scared
have
to
a big
death.
problem. They have a problem with senior citizens dying in their house and not finding out, and then they have an empty ghost house happening all over Japan.
Yeah. So I don't think they're going to open up.
I don't think so. I agree.
It's too bad. I like Japan. I like a lot. I'm glad I went there 2 times right before. I went there 2 times before COVID.
I like Japanese women.
They're gorgeous. But man, they don't like us. They do?
Not all of them, but some like do. Because Japanese men are not the nicest.
Sure. I mean, I was only there for a few days, but I just felt like...
No, in Japan, it's different. But Japanese women that live here,
Gotcha.
they love living. Love. Because they don't have to put on a face.
Yeah, they can relax.
They can be themselves.
Like, Japan to me is cool because it's like it's so modern, it's so clean, it's so organized, but it's almost like you're in the Matrix. It's like everybody's like a robot. It's really
The culture. The girls have to laugh at each other. They're subservient to the men. The men all have girlfriends. Like here.
Well, like even like crossing the street. and they just until they see that light turn, they're not going anywhere. It's crazy, right? And I'm looking like, there's nothing coming. We can have a barbecue in the street. Like, what are you guys doing?
They stay.
I can recognize him without the crowd.
I decided not to be a king for a while. It got a little hot.
And he was enjoying that, I'm sure. Maybe.
Yes, it depends on how free you are.
But anything going on? Yeah, still
It's all caught on tape.
I know, it's all on tape.
It's all on tape.
So when I stole those diamonds,
Nobody found out, though.
nobody found out. That's right.
There's still got 11 people joining in. If you're still there, say hello on the stream. It's all right. If we don't bite. General Desperado, g'day. How you doing? He's finally found. There he is. Lots of happy birthdays. There's a big crowd tonight. Pretty good. You're only 45, 20 times in a row.
Marshall Lee was listening to us.
Oh, nice.
Miami condos tend to fall apart. Okay.
Yeah, they do the same thing, Marshall, here. You don't want to buy. You got to be real careful.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Don't worry, Jen. You'll be here. You'll be joining us when you get over here. We'll be looking forward to you having some fun with us.
Yep. Fun it is. Yeah, we're shooting a breeze for the last 20 minutes on camera.
It's a reality channel. It's a no bullshit channel.
Sorry, you don't want to mix drinks with both. They want to do that. It's a bad night.
No.
Okay? Last year your birthday was so much fun too. I had so much fun leaving and coming back and making you do a shot. That was a good night.
Yeah, you liked it when I burned up.
Yeah, that was scary.
That was scary.
Eating chicken noodle veg soup garnished with spinach leaves and snow peas. Okay. Chili flakes and black pepper. Sounds all right. We're steeping into that.
Thanks for the birthday wishes, everyone. Appreciate it.
Where's the meat?
Where's the meat?
Where's the meat?
Yeah, we don't want to know.
Try chicken noodle. Chicken, that's flavouring. Chicken. Doesn't have chicken pieces in it. It's not real soup. It's chicken.
Yeah, that's right.
That's nice. People wishing you happy birthday. Very nice.
Salud.
They're getting close to moving on time.
I know. David's on his way. Moorland.
Who?
David. Again, that's it.
Well, when David gets here, we'll probably wrap the stream up.
That was hell of a crowd.
It's fire, big.
Good time.
It's always fun. Judge Reingold, fun times at Richmond High.
Fun times at Richmond High.
Yeah, but we are wrapping things up. Like
Are we?
Wrapping up.
Okay, I will get another pack.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably got time for one more.
Maybe I'll take a bathroom break.
I want the kissy one.
Should have actually done the retraining walk.
No, I didn't. I did the smile. And smell of ice.
So, what I'm saying is, talk about his.
Good Todd. Good Todd job. You got blowjob bar. He's playing DJ. Todd's doing the music. Oh my God.
What do you mean men's got a Barbara and never know? Pig's hard. Of course she was. She was on the journey for player and she had you. What do you think she was doing? Walking up a bar, walking up a side thinking, oh.
Of course, the real fun.
That looks like a hot-headed.
Don't put that. Oh my God. That's all right. Don't really shower
You get freelance business. Nothing wrong with that until you deny what you are. And then you end up in a whole lot of problems up there.
I wouldn't imagine. Are you still alive?
Yeah, we're still alive. We're still alive.
Oh, right, okay. How good's the microphone?
That's the microphone there.
Would it pick us up?
Oh yeah. It may not depend on where your voice is. If you're speaking this way, it'll come through on there. If you're speaking that way, say yes. Oh yeah. How do I know?
You look good.
Yeah, so Chocolate Man's just arrived to party on with us.
Holy cow, he's got celebrities all over the place coming.
It really is.
Yes, that is supposed to be.
My lemon health food.
That blew my brain. I honestly
Well, that's what the doctor ordered.
What's that? Just what the doctor ordered. I like what you said earlier. My doctor says I'm not eating enough lemons, so there we go.
Well, that's my doctor. My doctor said, right, your kidney stones, drink more lemon juice.
There you go.
Right? Yeah. He never said anything about putting vodka in it. When my second visit, when I had the ultrasound blast, I told him, yes, you can have it.
Really? Was it expensive, the ultrasound thing?
Yeah.
Really?
It wasn't so much, that cost wasn't so much as the actual private room for the 24 hours. I think the private room rate was $45,000.
Wow, really?
Yeah, for the whole 24-hour period there. And the rest of it was obviously the drugs, all those scans and everything else. Sure. But they take, as they do in that blast, it's not live video. They've actually got to focus the energy to the stone, but they've got to constantly take snapshots. So for the 50 minutes if the blasting is going on, every 5 minutes they're going to refocus the laser. Oh, not laser, it's the order. With the ultrasonics, and they're going to check that it's on spot. So I think for 20,000 that bill was just the X-rays. Okay. 20 X-rays over that 45-minute period. And of course the epidural.
Sure. And that you didn't feel the needle didn't hurt going in?
I felt a pinprick.
Wow, that's it.
That was right. And 3 minutes later,
I always
where
thought-
the fuck's my legs gone?
Yeah, I always thought the epidural hurt. Like when I had a herniated disc and nothing was helping me get better, they were talking about doing an epidural where they shoot you up through the spine. I can't remember what it was. They called it like an epidural, but it was different. And the big thing is like, it's gonna hurt.
Shout out to Kimbo! I'm seeing those messages an hour later.
No, right, yeah. Right, Stephen, thanks for the shout, yep. Dan, I didn't hear it all. Great sound. This labial mic is all new to the kit. It cost me 350 baht, that one.
Nice.
Rather than using the built-in speaker, which is like down here, which is pointing away from the audio, at least this puts the audio facing the group.
Gotcha. Yeah, but they told me the shot hurt so bad that I can't drive myself home. I'm like, really? They're like, yeah. Someone needs to be here.
Well, you got no legs. You don't want to drive home anyway.
What's up?
You got no legs. You don't want to drive home. How are you fucking supposed to work the accelerator?
Maybe that's what they meant.
No, time-wise, there was no, well, apart from that little pinprick, but even with the epidural, you could feel those ultrasonic pulses. It's like literally they are literally, it's like being punched in the back, right, for like 45 minutes. But, you know, like I saw the bruising like the day after I got home. Fuck, man. It looks like I've been in the fucking, been in the fucking ring for 24 hours.
Yeah, sure.
That's all. The guy was just punching me in the back. But yeah, they blasted away at all fucking stuff. I don't wish it on anybody, but yeah.
Crazy.
This one here is one of Andy's friends. So, don't ask me to remember fake names of this one or not. It's not 8:30, you know. Labial mic. I've got gum in my mouth. Labial mic. It goes, it clicks on here. If you don't believe Chocolate Man is here, hey Chocolate Man! Chocolate Man! Vlogging. Chocolate Man, say hello! Vloggers, YouTubers.
I didn't even know he was in Bangkok. Doesn't he live in Pattaya, right?
That's what he's in Pattaya, Stephen, thanks again, Stephen. I like the initial chewing gum, but I'm not a gum chewer.
Yeah. No worries. What time are we leaving? Do I have time for another drink or no? It's 8:30?
Well, we're going to head out at 9 o'clock. It takes 20 minutes to get to PopeKael on the, well, depending on who's coming, we might just get a couple of taxis. Looks like it's 35 baht each person.
I want to go just to see him use the money gun.
Evan, my other see that Chris bought a toy, it's a little money gun. It's got all these fake $1,000 bills. Oh, yeah.
I was going to give that to Susie. I'm like, here you go, here's my money for the bill.
Gotta love K, man. That's my bill.
There you go.
Need my cash to do it.
I'm going to grab another drink. Do you need anything?
No, so I got this one, yeah.
Okay.
We're good. We are 20 minutes out before we actually wrap it up. This is a typical pub night, you know? It's a night we go out with the boys. As the 9 o'clock onwards, that's the stuff you can't put on video. That's where we get to be the bad boys, if you know what I mean. This one, my one? Yeah, this one.
I'm sure people are on it.
Carry on, night is young, exactly. So the official closing is 11 o'clock, but where we're going, they close the doors at 11 and they'll go on for a little bit longer. We don't know how longer. Depends on how much they paid for the police that night. But as I said before, Pat Pong's a private road.
Yeah, I had no idea.
It's a private road, so they have to have like a warrant they have to suspect something going on, which requires a warrant, which goes through the whole contract process. Unless, of course, they get a tip-off or something like that, or something.
And I'll be honest, the first time I ever went was with you guys.
Yeah.
When we went to the museum.
Yeah. We haven't been to, seriously, we haven't been to Pat Pong for ever. I think the last time I was at Pat Pong was 2011.
Oh, jeez. And it used to be like the hot spot, right?
Yeah, it was the hot zone, and then another became the hot zone, and Soy Cowboy came up to the levels, and that one has really died.
Yeah, it's too bad. I haven't been to Nana. I went there like right when they started to loosen up the rules, and it was still all shut down. Like
no dancing,
no nothing. It was all like caged up. That was like April.
We were there like 4 weeks ago.
How was it 4 weeks ago?
Well, I think Rainbow 5 actually had girls dancing on the stand. Okay. It was the only one that actually had. I think Sexy Night had a couple of girls on the stage dancing.
Okay.
But Sexy Night's a different sort of bar.
Yeah.
But outside that, everything else is all out front.
Yeah.
No dancing. Just, buy the girls a drink, don't sit with you, and
the weirdest time I ever. Thank you. Thank you. The weirdest time I ever had at Nana was 2020, right after the first wave of COVID went away, and everything was open. And I'm like, I'll check it out and see what it's like. And when I go to a go-go, I like to be invisible. I like to just like chill, relax, watch the girls, listen to music, drink. If there's one that's cute, I'll buy the drinks. But mostly I like to be invisible. And my favorite one to go to be visible in Soy Cowboy is Barracuda, I think it's called.
I know the one you mean,
Because most of those, it's like a Japanese one. So for me to go in there, I'm invisible. And I like that. So when I went to Nana, I can't remember which one I went to, but it was one.
The rule behind that, Japanese got small dicks. And so the girls like that.
That's right. Thinking that like, oh, you have a tripod. We can't stay away. So I went to Nana. It was I can't remember the name of it. It was on the first floor. There was literally like 30 girls on stage, shit ton of girls. I walked in. I'm the only fucking person there, and they're all just like watching me like, oh shit.
How much money has this guy got?
It was really weird. It was weird.
Of course, I'm still meaning to do an interview with Adam from Susie Wong's. He's the manager of that. And we've had it on, we were going to do the interview just before COVID, then COVID hit, and the whole thing just went to shit. I want to go and do an interview with him because he's still there. He's still the manager of Susie Wong. And he's all up for doing an interview. last time I was there, I caught him and the manager of Kiwi Bar. And he says, why don't you ever come and video in my bar? And he says, look, when we're finding out, when we're looking at our home, I went to your bar twice. They got treated like a customer. I wasn't looking at their customer, I was looking at the home.
Yeah.
You know, you missed out.
Yeah.
Well, just let us know next time, and we'll change the rules.
Did I tell you one of the times when I was still vacationing to Bangkok, I came 2 weeks right after the king passed away.
No, I did. Yeah.
That was weird. So weird. Everything was just
Black everywhere.
Yeah. This is weird, really surreal.
A couple of months ago, yeah. It was weird. I got here like 2 months before that happened. Okay. It's complete paradigm change. And it's a sad day for the time. They love they did. They love the king. That's all we say about that. The love is a little bit now. Yeah. Let's just say,
we could. I think we have. I can say that.
But we had a lot of fun. Like Cowboy, my favourite. Apart from Cigars, that's a great bar, and the girls are very, very friendly there.
Yeah.
My favourite one is Long Gun.
What's it called?
Long Gun.
Long Gun. Okay.
Yeah, they do a whole 1 hour set.
Oh.
Well, there is that. Like, everyone's having a good time. Maybe we should stay a while longer.
It's up to you. It's your birthday, not mine.
You're the birthday boy.
It's not about me, it's about us.
Yeah.
You know, but everyone's grooving, so maybe just
That's right. All I did was to say 9-ish. But I'll probably wrap the stream up at 9, and then we'll take it off camera and have a few more rounds.
No worries.
Come as all good. Thanks.
if it starts thinning out, then we can make it fuzz out.
So that Long Gun.
Wait, you have a ducky? I want this ducky.
The lovely one.
How much?
20 baht.
20 baht.
20 baht.
I want the ducky. The ducky's cool.
Ducky. 20 baht. It was a ducky earring.
Thank you. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Cool. I got a ducky.
And an inch week too. There you go. Yes.
Didn't even offer to give me change back.
But with the Long Gun, well, this before COVID, they had a whole 1 hour set. Different acts, 10 minutes a piece. And it just rotates that whole 1 hour. And for no cover charge, mind you, the drinks were like 10% more expensive.
Okay.
And the lady drinks were like 200 baht. It's one of my favourite bars. You don't get so much riffraff going through. Sure. Of course, the 1 to 2 on the end, like the one that's around the corner, all those naked girls. It's just like, really? Okay, you're going to see one push and more. Right. Not really interested in having 50 pushes sort of staring, looking up at 50 pushes, right? And all they want is just, not in, no. It's okay for, we used to take newcomers as, blow their mind a bit. Sure. But that's it, as a group, we'd never go there. Yeah. As the regular do. Yeah. It's only when we had somebody, we want to break somebody's cherry, we'd take them.
Exactly. I'll never forget, like, my first time, I was really surprised, like, how aggressive some of the girls could be.
Oh,
like, grabbing your arm and not let you go. Yeah. Like, I'm like, I would have to, like, tickle them. And then they would let me go, and I'm like, what's happening?
There's a few other nice ones, like the bars we would go to in Cowboy. Nana, there's only one bar in Nana that one go-go bar in Nana that I like, which is Sexy Night. Why? They play fucking rock music.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I bet that one. That one's cool. I was there, and I was right next to the DJ.
Yeah.
And he's like, pick a song. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's awesome.
And you can sit there. Yeah, you can sit there and just fucking play your selection song.
Yeah, it was great.
You know, and he's always into it.
It was great. I made it play Metallica.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
But the girls aren't pushy there. You know, you buy them a few drinks. They're all over you.
Yeah.
You know,
That was
I'm
fun.
not taking
That was
you home. I'm here. I'm here for the music. I'm here to see you dance.
Yeah.
I'm here for buy you a few
See,
drinks.
that's one of the biggest things I miss about, 11 o'clock things shut down. I remember not going out until 11. Hanging out and drinking at the bars, throwing money at the girls, and then at 4 a.m. go get something to eat.
Yeah.
So fun. So much fun. Miss that. That was fun. I miss 4 a.m. Getting something to eat.
But now we've got obviously Paul working at PopeKael. There's 6 bars. There's Triple X. There's the Black Pagoda. I can't remember all the names. There's the Bar, which is the Fetish Bar. There's 3 others. I'd have to look their names up. I can't remember.
Sure.
For sure. And it's like in Pattaya, they've got a night restrict. That's what they're trying to build through this conglomerate. Everybody's supporting everybody. Every bar has a different theme, but collectively all the money comes in, pays the people who put the money up.
Sure.
And now they get Paul managing the books. Oh my God. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. And I only got like, I wouldn't say scam, but like fell into the coyote trap.
Yeah.
And this girl was so cute. She drags me into the go-go, she's sitting with me, drinking, and then she gets the girls over. And I'm like, I really like you. She's like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm like, what? Oh, here's your bill, $6,000. But I'm like, it was a lot of fun, had a really good laugh. I'm like, it was a learning lesson. I wasn't pissed off. It was fun. It was very fun.
But recently we went to Triple X. It's the only place we went to recently. And we know Chris, who managed the bar there.
Yeah.
He was actually in one of my videos. But there's some cute girls there. There's a photo of me with the 4 girls with the hot dog. Doing the rounds. So it's one of those 4 girls. When they said, they're all funny. And one I'll buy you drinks for night.
Yeah.
11 drinks later in 2 hours, like she's fucking legless.
Did I ever tell? I lived in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And I went to Mitchell Brothers. Do you know who Mitchell Brothers are?
No.
The Mitchell Brothers were kind of like the pioneers of the porn industry.
Okay, right.
They did the movie Behind the Green Door.
Okay.
There's Charlie Sheen is. They did a movie about the Mitchell Brothers, and Charlie Sheen plays one of the brothers.
Okay.
And I remember I took some clients to the Mitchell Brothers strip club, and this is like early '90s. Holy shit! It really rivaled what they do here. There was one thing where girls are like top notch. God bless the plastic surgeons, amazing. And they did this thing where all the girls go in back, and they all. I think Susie had it.
Yes, down there.
Is that over there? So all the girls go backstage and put up a curtain. They make everybody sit around. And then the curtains open up and there's a stage. And there's like literally 12 girls just like going at it with each other.
Really?
And I remember the one client's like, turns to me, thank you. It was very amazing.
Yeah. Anyway, at Triple X, I think they had 2 drinks in the 2 hours. She had 11 fucking tequilas. She literally could not walk. Well, I got 3,500 baht with all the lady things.
I gotta be. I like.
She thought I was going to take you're fucking pissed.
You gotta. I always forget about like alcohol with weight distribution. Like my girlfriend, she weighs 43 kilos, and there was one night we were at a bar, and we did 3 shots of tequila. Oh Jesus Christ! I should have just taken her to the hospital. It was a disaster. I'm like the whole time, I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun night. Yeah, fun night holding her hair.
I gotta wonder what they put in that tequila.
Oh my God.
Like I couldn't down 11 tequilas in 2 hours.
No?
No.
I love tequila. I love really, really good tequila.
I've had some experiences I won't talk about on tequila.
Sure.
And 11, no, that's over my ability to stay copacetic.
Yeah. My girlfriend's hilarious. When she gets like really drunk, we get home. She turns into a 4-year-old where I'm like, all right, go take a shower. I don't want to take a shower. I'm like, no, take a shower. No, I'm fine. Go take a shower. So, I'm like, I'll give you a toy. Go take a shower.
But this is Thailand.
This is Thailand.
That's all we can say. This is Thailand. This is what we expect. Oh, he's got his crown back.
Oh, really? Okay. The king is returning?
The king has the king.
The cape is right behind you.
Oh, yeah, you got the cape. Look at the cape. He's got the crown. I'm going to be Superman for the night.
I can't wait to see him use the money gun. It was 200 baht. 200 baht on Wazza. I should have bought 2 so he could have done like the Matrix.
Susie got me one of those. I don't know if you saw the apron that she's wearing a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
The king.
Yeah.
So I got one of those, and I go to the Chanya. I said, next barbecue, you got to wear
There we
this.
go. Excellent.
I don't think she thinks I'm serious, but I'm serious. It's been a good night, good turnout. It's only just starting. I think it's wonderful. Yeah, chocolate man arriving is a bit of a surprise. I said, I had no idea Mr. Mitch was going to turn up. I had anything about everybody else.
Does he live in Bangkok?
No, I think Mr. Mitch is in John Tam. I think Chocolate Man is in Pattaya. Could be John Tam, I don't know. It's a bit cloudy. I don't buy into people's personals unless it's what they tell me. Todd's in his element, he's playing DJ.
What's that?
Todd's in his element, he's playing DJ.
Where is he?
On the DJ desk.
Oh, that's right, there he is.
He's making sure all these fucking record companies are going to get their 20 cents worth.
Oh, he's playing Guns N' Roses. I got a funny Guns N' Roses story. I'm so blessed I saw them twice in concert.
Yeah.
When I was working on a video game, I was working on a boxing game, and we were in early development of the game, and we had to put together we called it a sizzle reel, like a short 2-minute video to get the executives of EA excited about it. And it was just, like a promotional to show the highlights of the game. And I was in charge of all the audio, meaning all the sound effects, all the music, all the voice work, everything. So I was in charge of what song was going to be played for the boxing game. And I thought, let's do Welcome to the Jungle, because it starts slow and it builds up, and I thought it'd be great. And I worked for a guy, he was psychotic. He was the biggest, horrible person I ever worked with. I mean, he mind fucked me so bad. And I said, I think I want to do this song. He goes, what? I'm like, yeah, Welcome to the Jungle. I think it builds up. It's really great. 2 black guys fighting. He's like, Chris, this game is about hip hop, and it's got to be like current music the hell are you talking about doing rock from like the 80s? Like, if you can't do the job, I'll get somebody else to do it. Like, you better pick a hip hop song. So I picked like an Eminem song, put it together. You know, it turned out fine, but I was like, Jesus Christ, because I recommended a Guns N' Roses song, the guy was going to fire me. A couple months later, I'm on a day off, and I'm watching TV, and you know the game Gran Turismo, GTA? Yeah. So GTA was coming out, Grand Theft Auto. And it was Grand Theft Auto, Miami, whatever, what it was, Miami, And the commercial was 60-second commercial, and they had Welcome to the Jungle.
Yep.
And I saw it, and I took my remote from the TV and like threw it in the TV, and like, I don't need to be reminded of, you know. The next day I go to work, and my boss is like, "Did you see the GTA commercial?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Why didn't we do
He's
this?
like, "That was really a good idea. We should have done that." I'm like, "You fucking asshole."
Executives have got it's the shirt collar and the tie.
Yeah.
It cuts off circulation to their brain.
He's such a jerk. He's so mean. Worst boss I've ever had.
That's life. They don't live in the same world as everybody else.
No.
Anyway, okay. Oh yeah, it's just gone 9 o'clock. We better wrap things up. Tell Todd to cue the song and get off, okay? Great having you guys here. Hope you enjoyed just sitting in on the cloud. We've been having a fucking great time. And we've got a duck.
$100.
20 baht and 80 baht tip, yeah.
80 baht tip.
That's Thailand for you.
That's right.
Anyway, guys, we're out of here. Thanks for joining. Don't know whether we're doing a tomorrow morning video or not. It depends if we actually get home tonight. I will try to get home. I'll try to do the right thing. Tell Todd, keep song. Let's log on. Log on with that. The whole thing. Okay. Peace out.
See you guys.
Hit the
Thank
button.
you.
Hit the button. Bang, boop. Okay.